You boys want to make a pact right now?
Yeah.
A pact. It's like a pact.
No, let's do it.
A pact.
It's happening.
Where we don't.
We are going to indulge in
For the sake of this fucking
October.
show.
It's Wednesday, August 29th, 2018. We started the week off rather grim, and I could even say hapless. But we here at the Shark Tank are here to bring you the happy noise and make you feel good. What was grim?
Video games had a sad day.
Yeah, it was a sad day for esports. You didn't hear about that, Danny?
Oh yeah, duh, I did.
Yeah, and
that's
then
what you're talking about.
Yeah, that was shitty, man.
Fuck you guys.
I know. You know, it sucks because the thing is like, I have so many buddies that are into like the esports thing.
Yeah.
And they want to, and you know, to want to like legitimize this,
of course,
and have something like this happen. It's just, it's terrible whenever it happens.
Yeah, chill out, everybody.
I know. And you know what I was thinking about too is all the shit that I'm into, we're into, and where these, shootings are happening.
Yeah.
It's like, is it becoming a thing to where it's like, okay, it happened at a Madden tournament.
Yeah.
Right.
That's crazy. You wouldn't think of that to happen. So like, so far it's happened at, where hasn't happened? A concert, a
school,
dance club. Yeah, no shit, dude.
Right.
A dance club. I mean, it's
everywhere.
Like anywhere where. What I think about it is, it's like it's happening in the places that are like the epitome of America.
Right.
A dance club, a concert, a video game tournament. Like,
yeah,
that shit that happens in America. That shit that we don't often take pride in, but we should, because we're allowed to do shit like this in our country.
Right.
And then, you have this happening, dude, and it sucks. It's shitty.
Yeah. Did you hear about that fucking thing in Clinton Township?
Yeah, actually, that was going to be my next. And then the next day I wake up and...
So that's Amanda's... Yeah. She hung out with the girl.
Yeah, that's how I figured it out. That's how I found out. Danny Sweet Pea posted it up on Facebook, and I seen it, and I'm like, God,
So if you're not from around... It might be on all over the news, but if you're not from around here, there's a... So it turns out they think it's the brother for sure. Mm-hmm. He fled.
He split.
They can't find his car, and he killed his sister and her boyfriend. And Amanda was even speculating before they even said that. They're like, I wonder if it was either her dad, because her dad was supposed to be... I don't want to say that. I don't know anything.
Yeah, right.
I don't want to say that.
Yeah, well, the fact is...
They were kind of speculating that it could be the brother, because apparently the brother had some mental illnesses in the past, and he was always kind of like super protective over her, but like not.
Apparently so.
Yeah, so...
Just
to dispose of a fucking human body in a shed, in a trash bag, fucking goddamn it, people. Can we not?
Seriously.
But...
Absolutely fucking
I hope
terrible.
it gets figured out. Prayers for the family.
Prayers for the family. We hope justice is served.
Yes.
That sucks.
Super shitty.
Good vibes being sent to them from the Shark Tank.
Yeah. So, you wake up.
You know what we should do? Let's just throw the fucking the kid's picture, because they're looking for him. If there's anybody listening to this or watching, let's just...
the whereabouts of this near do-gooder.
I don't know. He's out there right now. Look for his fucking car. There's a...
That was a funny post I posted.
Nice.
I cracked myself up.
There's a $5,500 award going to find this fucking guy.
Really?
Yeah.
Jeffrey, it's not that funny.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Where'd this picture go?
There it is.
Here we go. Mm-hmm. So this seems to be the guy. You don't just run away.
Not in a van like that.
So fuck this kid. Prayers of the family. I don't know if you see him. Fucking
Turn
if
him
you see
in.
that van, look at that van. You'd see that van. It's got an American flag in the left corner.
Yeah, but I feel like
White
I see
van.
that van like every day driving to work.
Well, maybe you're seeing him every day, and you could
Yeah,
get $5,500.
He's gonna walk
Bring him
in.
to justice.
He's gonna walk in your job and he's gonna be like, "Yeah, I need a mortgage."
It's not how it works.
And you're gonna be
Jeff.
like, "I don't have any. I
Not
don't
how
have
that works.
any
Yeah, I think
mortgages
that
right
is
now.
how it works.
I don't have any mortgages right now." You caught me at a bad time. I'm sorry.
Boys. This is a terrible transition, but Jeff, since you love Vin Diesel so much,
Yeah. Okay.
You brought him up again, Jeff.
Yeah.
How do you keep
did you
doing that?
hear? I just heard about this. Him singing,
Wasn't
and
he
he's
in
dead
Guys and
fucking
Dolls?
serious.
Yeah, Vin Diesel did like some show stuff, like show tunes and shit.
Okay, I was listening to him on a different podcast, and he apparently, I haven't seen this video yet, but apparently he's like dead fucking serious. And I heard the audio, and it's pretty funny.
Is he singing about being fast and furious?
You know what we need to do in this episode is mics
Yeah.
on the computer. Here we go. So this is Vin Diesel singing Rihanna's "Stay." Jeff, this is for you.
This sucks.
He just looks. He's singing to the.
It's like karaoke.
He's singing to the record with the lyrics going. It's not even karaoke. This is bizarre. In this video,
What?
This video
is the
probably has-
context of this video?
he just does this. Apparently, there's one where he's like fucking singing Beyonce.
Okay. I mean, more power to the guy. I'm not gonna.
Well, Jeff, what do you think? Since this is your hero,
He's gonna take it home. He's gonna make his little Vin Diesel doll do this.
Yes,
you've probably
because
seen this video a bunch of times, haven't you, Jeff?
I follow him on Spotify.
He's releasing
Such a
He's
huge-
releasing a
audio.
cover.
with him
Album.
singing over it. It's the best idea ever.
I just saw that the other day. So, anyway, what do you got, Jeffrey? Do you got a hard on from that Vin Diesel moment?
Well, actually, I got another Vin Diesel moment.
Ooh, here
Psych,
we go.
no.
Oh man,
No, I don't have any Vin Diesel
Damn
moments.
it, Jeff! Don't
I don't.
suck us up
he
like that.
does. He just doesn't
No.
want to share them publicly.
I never.
Tell me about this, Jeff.
What's that?
I got a wrestling question, and if you don't answer, Justin will.
Yes.
Justin Will, JD Dog, we're talking to you, buddy.
And if Jeff's
Fucking
wrong, correct his shit.
Who is the imposter Kane that keeps on popping up? I
The
looked at
imposter Kane?
Yeah, they never show him though.
The
They
Imposter
never
King.
show him. They show him. Do you not know what I'm talking about?
I do. Actually, Kane was at one point in time an
Well, there was a-
imposter Diesel.
I don't know who
Vin
that is.
Diesel?
Okay, but this is the imposter.
Absolutely. I don't know who he was. He was probably just a jobber from around
Yeah,
the
but
way.
why wouldn't they show him? Why would they show him? They'd be like, they made it like a
Damn it,
thing, and then
because
they fucking
pro
didn't
wrestling
show-
is stupid.
Well, I don't know the storyline. Is why I'm asking you. Because I've like seen 3 videos about it, and it's like imposter Kane, and it's like, well, I want to see who it is. You know what I mean? It's like, I want to see who the imposter is, and they never show him.
Would I know the real Kane if
JD, this is
Yeah,
a question for you.
Yeah.
You got this one, JD? You know how to hit us up?
But I don't think they know. I could be wrong.
JD might.
Yeah.
He knows a lot about wrestling. He knows a lot
You don't
more
know
about
who
wrestling.
Kane
than
is,
me.
Josh?
I know who Kane is? I'm just saying, would I recognize him without his mask?
Yeah, that's Kane without his mask. That's the real Kane.
That big guy?
Yes. And this is the imposter Kane.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes.
Okay.
Now Kane's going to kill Randy Orton. It's going to be awesome.
We're
gonna
gonna
skip
we're
right
skip
past
through
it.
though, because here's the moment. Oh, so he beats the shit out. He choke slam him on this, which I cannot imagine be fake. Look, on the metal.
No, this is a hard
Watch.
bump. This is a hard bump, boys.
Watch how hard he slams. Like
Oh.
that's like
That's a hard bump. That's a hard bump.
There's
Yeah.
probably some shit under this.
No, he took
I don't
that
know.
bump.
Maybe.
He took that bump. He took his paycheck, he took his bump, and called it a night.
And then you never seen him again. Okay, but so anyway, then he brings him into the here. And this is the last you see of him, I think. Unless there's another video that somebody needs to send me.
I don't know. Justin.
Find it.
See, look, watch. See, he takes his mask off. What the fuck is going on?
Your internet blows.
Well, we're outside. Look at it. See? You never see him, and then that's it. That's
it. It's the end of the storyline, dude.
Yeah, Imposter Kane.
Yep. Justin, give us some insight on this.
Who was the guy that took that soft bump?
Soft bump. No, that was a hard bump. That was a very bad bump.
Yeah, that I was going to say.
But
nothing looks soft about that.
When,
son of a bitch. I wanted to see his face. I watched 3 videos trying to find
when a wrestler
this dude's face.
Gets slammed on the mat, that's called taking a bump. And it's funny because a couple weeks ago, Frank from Boiz, bodybuilder Frank, who's bailed on us multiple times.
Yeah.
He tried telling me that
motherfucker
that he would be a great wrestler, and I said, you know what, dude, I don't think you got it in you, man.
You're like, frankly, I don't think you're
quite
capable.
frankly.
I said, I think it'd be one bump
You
and
wouldn't
he'd
even
be
promote
done.
yourself
Yeah, no
on
shit.
podcast.
He'd be down for the panties. But yeah, I was like, yeah, no, I don't see it happening.
I'm gonna write this thing down.
Jeez, did you hear about the lady who the day John McCain died, released a smear campaign bashing him? She's not even going against him.
That was a whole fucking thing, you guys. That was absolutely that was the whole fucking
What
thing
she
was
just posted? What do you mean? What was on it?
I don't remember the exact details, but she was talking poorly about him. And then, that day that it all came out is the same day he passed away.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, ooh, well, there
Bad
goes
timing.
your political career.
The thing that was weird about the whole John McCain thing is I didn't even know John McCain was sick. I didn't.
Okay, well, just looking at the guy. I'm sorry, guys.
I mean,
look at the guy. He's super old, man.
Sure. I mean, everybody's
old
numbers
was he?
one day.
How
He
old
was, I don't know. I want to say old as fuck.
Good
That
guess.
is the technical term.
Guess. How old do you think he was? Because he's got a face that could look way older than he was.
I'm going to give him 82.
I'll say early 70s.
78 to 82.
I'll say 72.
I'll go a little bit higher just for the sake of it.
Yeah.
So 85.
All right. And drum roll, please.
I wish it just fucking told me.
I know. It just fucking say it.
Age.
Yeah.
I'll help you use the internet, Daniel.
Beautiful.
Oh,
81.
Wow. Nice.
Oh, wow.
Right in range.
Nice.
He doesn't look too bad in this picture.
No.
I feel like I've seen other pictures. It's like, wow.
I saw
face.
pictures of him with fucking Ronald Reagan, and he looked old as dirt then.
Yeah.
I'm like, Jesus
Hey,
Christ. this guy's-
in all fairness, the man's seen some time. I mean,
Oh,
he was
yeah.
a prisoner of war and all that
Totally.
jazz. You know.
No, I mean, honestly, I don't really have any qualms with
I don't
John McCain.
know enough to say
He
either
had-
way. I know
he had
this man
certain-
died.
I
So
think he was
He had certain political views that I
people
didn't
like.
Yeah, I mean, but that's gonna go with it. Dude, there's
He was the guy that was keeping MMA out of New York. He was calling it human cockfighting.
oh really?
Human cockfighting. It's a little bit more
Hey, you
civilized than that.
The thing that is, I clicked up on Reddit and it's like John McCain has no longer receiving treatment for the brain cancer he had, and I was like, okay. And then the next day, it's like John McCain's dead.
See,
Yeah.
dude, going through all that shit when you're all sick and these are the last moments of your life. Don't want to be getting picked and prodded and cut open and doing all this shit.
know.
Or do I
Trying
just
to
want to
save your
fucking
life.
be when I'm 81,
Yeah.
maybe fuck it. I don't know.
Well, I think that's ultimately
man.
what happened. He must have called fuck it at some point.
so
they stopped treatment.
Yeah,
They're
I
like,
don't.
we're going to take your brain out and stick it in another body. He's like, nope,
I'm not
just
that
let it go.
old yet. So
Right?
So then we got Robot McCain.
Yeah.
Boys.
Robo-cane.
Yeah.
let's fucking do this really quick before
You
we
want to do the buzz balls?
Yeah, because let's not get our buzz on before we got our buzz on already. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. He was an American hero.
Yeah.
By all standards.
By He was the definition of such.
And I can guarantee you know what, man? I've been so conflicted these past several days, boys. I've been waking up so fucking angry. And it's my own fault. It's because I'm falling in the rabbit hole and I'm allowing myself to fall in the rabbit hole. And I don't even know if it's political at this point, but
all right,
I don't know.
Yeah.
You gotta be careful with the rabbit hole. I'll just say that.
No shit, dude.
We can come back to that later if you want.
Yes.
We're going to buzzball it.
Let's buzzball it real quick. So these are Choco Chillers.
Yep. It's a buzzball chillers, which they're not super cold right now.
Buzzball Chillers. And the
17%.
These are supposed to just give
by
you a
volume.
quick buzz, and we might as well do it now if we're going to fucking try it. I've had these before. I've
Never had the
shared
chocolate.
with some. This is a 2 SharkCast review. We got another horrible drink. Cheers. 48 episodes?
48.
Cheers. Cheers to you listeners, motherfuckers.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Thanks for listening to us bitch and
Are you
make...
supposed to do this in one go?
No.
I don't know, I do it.
No, it's not a sipper per se, but yeah, you don't have to shoot it. It's
I'm
kinda
shooting
fucking
it.
big for a shot. All right.
This is probably the better
I like this one.
flavor.
I've had the other ones. This is the best one.
Yeah. This
Yeah.
flavor,
I had the green apple one time.
this
No.
tastes like a delicious Starbucks, one of those cold drinks, those like espresso drinks,
Tastes like Kahlua.
but with a
Some
little
booze.
bit of rubbing alcohol in there.
yeah.
But no, going back to what I
Some
was
Irish
saying
cream.
Or
Maybe.
Sharpie, maybe.
is I just feel like everything's like trying to separate us. No matter what it is, they're like there's
And it's us. It's
It's
us,
us.
the people that are
it-
doing it.
okay, yeah, you're absolutely right. So okay, we
We're
have to
the
get
ones
out
causing
of this.
it.
We have to get out of
We
this.
need to get offline.
Yeah, maybe you're right, dude. Maybe you're right, dude.
Yeah, I was thinking about like, I wonder if in the future there's going to be like a movement where people are like, I don't use a phone. I mean, there is a movement. There's like people that don't have
Sure.
smartphones or whatever.
For sure.
But I wonder like once shit gets crazy where you're just like glued to your fucking phone all the time. Like today, I barely did anything today. I was like being so lazy, just fucking looking at this screen, looking at my computer screen, looking at my phone screen, coming out here, looking at the computer. It's like, Jesus Christ.
It's addictive, dude. It's addictive
I wonder
because
if
it's
like
easy.
later on, people are going to be like, realize that it's almost like a fucking drug, like alcohol or something.
Well, there was a PERS Pew Research Center. What is it? Pew or PERS?
I don't
Pew.
fucking know.
Whatever.
Yeah.
One of the major research centers did a survey of 1,000 parents, 1,000 plus adults, and 743 teenagers, and 30-something% of adults said, yes, I feel I have an addiction to my smartphone. And what I thought was interesting, because I didn't think teenagers would really own this too much, but like 62% of them were like, yeah, I feel like I have an addiction to my smartphone.
Sure.
And it's only going to get worse, I feel like, but you know.
Well, and I think that is become a bit of a...
It's the norm. You
Yeah,
have your
it
baby
is.
playing on your iPad.
Right, and it's
Yeah.
it's a pacifier for parents, which is dangerous.
Well, it's a time off from parenting. Like
I mean,
play with this for a little
it
bit.
is
Totally.
a time off from parenting, but also on top of that, when
it's
you
probably
have
nice.
toddlers using smart devices, it is making them smarter.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, it's
Oh, yeah.
definitely a help.
But now here's the thing.
positives.
and they definitely should be using it because that's the future. But
No, I mean, but we also need like, I've been kind of like on this for like the past couple years, and I'm not doing like a great job of it. Like a couple days ago, I sent you that video because I'm like, Danny might like this, dude. And like that's what makes the internet cool because I could just share a tune with you
and
real
us
quick.
fucking let's see how old John McCain was.
Yeah, exactly.
grabbing things. Well, Steve Jobs put it really well, and early on in computer development, he would sell people by calling it a bicycle for your mind.
Sure.
A computer is a bicycle for your mind.
And he's not wrong.
No, because you you compare the walking or even running speed of a human compared to like a cheetah, it's like they're way faster. But if you take a human being, you put them on a bicycle, in a lot of cases, they can outpace a lot of animals. Maybe not a cheetah, but there's
a cheetah's a sprinter.
Wait, what?
Right. So
what animal to what animal? I missed it. Sorry.
No, you're good. So like cheetah is a reference point, though. I don't know if it's the best one, but there's a lot of animals that are faster than human beings at full sprint.
Yeah.
And, we fall
Cheetah's
in the middle of the
fastest
pack.
land animal.
Yeah. So the human beings fall into the middle of the pack.
Or
but
land mammal.
You give them a bicycle, give a person a bicycle, and they quickly fall up into the top, percentile.
We use tools.
Correct. And the computer is a bicycle for your mind, and the computer now is on my wrist. It's in your pocket. It's everywhere.
Okay, but now...
It's ubiquitous.
I just recently found out that there's a new psychological study, and it's brand new, and it is with internet addiction, just as any other addiction, because your likes or people sharing your stuff, that's sending off the same.
Black Mirror's got an interesting episode on that.
That's sending off the same signals in your brains. The what are they called? Endorphins.
Yep, endorphins.
So you're kind of getting a little bit high off of it.
Yep.
Well, you feel good. You feel good about yourself. I posted that shit. People like that shit.
Look at all the likes I got. Oh my God, look at all my likes.
Yeah, right?
I'd lie to say I didn't.
I just am wondering, I feel like the norm is just going to gradually get worse and worse with the new technology, like Black Mirror in my mind. But is there going to be a movement bringing back bell bottoms?
I think.
Are we gonna just be fuck it? Everybody's just gonna.
I think that right now that we're in a time right now, and we are so attached to a screen right now. And let's be. You guys don't like it. I know you guys don't like it. I don't like it.
Right.
I like parts of it.
You like aspects of it.
I definitely like parts of it.
I don't like when I look up and all of a sudden it was 2 hours later and I've been staring at my phone.
Yeah, exactly.
Which dick. It does.
And you do that.
It happens, doesn't it?
Totally
it goes by so quick.
Yeah.
So quick.
I'll be watching this dumb fucking video and it's this video is 7 minutes long, which isn't that long. But then the next video that I watch is 10 minutes long. And then the next video, you know what I mean? It just builds and builds into fucking, I don't know.
Till it's just crazy. So, I mean,
until you're sitting there for 2 hours.
No, I believe that there is going to be a rift that's coming soon within the next 5 years to where
I think it's only going to get worse.
So
you think so?
This is
I think
good.
with the technology, we're going to just get more shit. Something we could talk to.
So there's been a lot of people who've been bringing this topic, and it's gotten to the point where politicians are getting involved, psychologists are getting involved, and so Apple actually released, and they're going to release publicly in next month. iOS 12 has something called screen time. So it's a setting in your app or in your phone where you can view how much time you spent in specific applications, doing specific tasks, and you can actually set up
track
rules.
How shitty of a person you are.
Kind of. And you can set up rules. If you feel like you spend too much time just flipping through the goddamn internet, you can set it so that it'll tell you hey,
I kind of like that.
Time's up. And you can swipe up to ignore it, and it'll give you a 15-minute reminder.
Sure.
But you can, use that to kind of gauge where you're at and try to get away from it.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I thought it was an interesting thing. And if you're a parent, you can control what your kids are able to do. So
yeah, because
you want to give them unlimited reading time, but you want to cap how much time they can spend on YouTube.
Yeah, we want to make the kids go outside.
Exactly.
We want the kids to go outside.
Pick up real books.
Granted, I spent a lot of time playing video games and computer games as a kid, and I feel like I'm not worse for it.
True.
But
also,
time,
did you play? See, I
spent a lot of time outside. I still do.
Time outside.
Okay. Here's my thing.
I wish I had more people that wanted to do stuff.
Yeah, no shit.
And fucking, let's go shoot hoops. What happened to that shit?
Yeah, seriously.
What happened to that shit? Because I remember used to going out, let's just go to a basketball court and shoot hoops.
Right.
But
okay, well, not taking away from what you said, Danny.
Walk to the park.
Yeah.
Going with what you said, Josh, you're playing video games. Okay. So you have something, you have an interest, a hobby even.
Mm-hmm.
Now, here's the thing. I came across this about a year or two back with my hobby, with reading comic books, collecting comic books.
Yep.
Because I found myself spending a lot of time on Reddit.
On X videos?
Well, I mean, that goes. I think we've all spent a lot of time in X videos. But
A lot of hands-on time with X videos.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think we're all guilty of that. But no,
A lot of hands-on time.
I found myself going on Reddit and seeing what other people said about comics, opposed to me actually.
Reddit's
I
cool.
found myself
Reddit's cool.
spending more time saying what other people. Or reading what other people said about comics, opposed to reading comics.
Yes.
And then it was even like, wait a minute, I have friends that read comics. Like I can actually
Talk to them.
talk to my, even if it's through a text message.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
You know, it's still more personal, and I could
For
just.
some reason, grabbing that information.
Yeah. Well, I go into the rabbit hole. If I got a game I like, I'll go and I'll watch
Sure.
videos about the game that
Yeah.
I like playing. It's
Yeah.
like I already play the game, but I watched
See,
Rocket League videos
Yeah, so
with like fucking
it's like
techniques
we
and
need
shit.
to remember. I am so guilty of this, but we need to remember. We need to fucking not. Be sitting here watching other people live their lives.
Right.
We need to live our
Right.
lives. We need to not, be wasting all this time watching
Yeah.
other people live their lives.
And that's why I've never
Which
really...
we do
We
so
do.
much.
I know it's because it's easy, but
Yeah.
now like I've really tried to like break myself, and like when I have questions as far as something that happened like a Marvel comic story, and I'd be like, dude, reach out to one of my buddies. Hey man, you got any insight on this? Can you give it to me? Even if it's just through a text message, it's still more. The person on Reddit, I don't even know their fucking name.
Right.
They go by an alias.
Right. Well, and I don't necessarily think there's anything wrong with that.
I think that's
because
cool,
I
too.
like the collaborative and kind of like the culture that comes with those kind of sites and those kind of conversations. Now you got your trolls who will just kind of like spout garbage, but-
there's this story behind. Okay, so I was playing Rocket League, and if I get bored of Rocket League, sometimes when I'm playing handheld. So if you play Rocket League on the Switch,
Also, Danny's Switch was in the John too.
it was.
Yeah, might take mine in there.
I was playing Hollow Knight, which we'll get into. I want to write that down.
Yeah.
So I was playing Rocket League, and sometimes when I'm getting bored and somebody says like what a save, you'll just like every time they miss the ball, you go nice shot, nice shot. Just because I don't like care that much about the actual game, like it's just fun to do something else. So I'm like fucking doing this shit to this kid, and he's getting all worked up because you can tell when they get worked up on Rocket League because they will type, and it's super hard to type when you play Switch on Rocket League. So if you get them to type a message, you know that they're like upset by this.
Yeah.
So blah, blah, blah. We do this game. At the end of the game, I get a friend request from this kid.
Okay.
His name is Christo. And I'm like,
What up, Christo?
I'll accept this fucking. I'm like, let's see what this kid has to say. Like, this is what I want. This is what I'm doing. And it's just easy to fucking just be a troll on Rocket League because nobody.
Yeah, it's like
just
two buttons. You're like,
It's
nice
so
shot.
fun. Yeah, nice shot.
Nice
fool.
shot.
Anyway,
Wow.
so this kid sends me a friend request. I hit him up on the message. Or no, he hits me up like, hey. And I'm like, hey, what? Like, why'd you add me? And he's just like, well, we left on a bad note. And he's like, I just really I didn't like that we left on such a bad note. And you're really good and I'm good and we should team up. And I'm just like, how old are you?
That
and
is
he's
adorable.
like, I'm 13.
That's
and I'm like,
adorable.
damn it.
That's adorable.
Really, he's like, I'm 45
So
years
now we're
old.
friends. Now we're friends on Rocket League.
Good old Christo. What's up?
And I'd play with him any day because he was like, he had a nice heart because he did not get that I was fucking being like totally over the top on
Right.
purpose to him. It was so funny.
Did you feel like
though.
a dick after that? Or
No.
No, okay.
No, he did
No, I
not.
was laughing.
So just
it was so funny, but
Yeah.
I appreciated him because he was so nice. He was so
Yeah.
nice,
Dude, that's what
But
I-
also, he was being a dick in the game.
Yeah.
I miss playing. Like I used to play MMORPGs like growing up, and
Ooh, I was bottom.
yeah.
What is that?
It
Must
just-
be multiplayer online role-playing game.
games.
I was a bottom.
MMO.
Actually,
Is that
Josh.
like World of Warcraft shit?
Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm. Actually,
Depends-
Josh, I could get
That's
into
the
one right
nerdiest
now.
of the nerds.
Tanya and I have experimented with a few just to try to find something we can play
You have
together.
a PS4.
I do have a PS4, but I don't like committing time sitting on my couch. I don't know why. It's Switch or my phone, but
Just download DC Universe Online.
I hear it's awesome.
I played the flying fuck
I
out of
hear
it.
it's pretty sweet.
I'm down to do it
You
again.
can create your own superhero and
In
like
the DC
run around
universe.
like
Right
this
up Jeff's
giant
alley.
city.
I was playing Paladins the other day.
Paladin's pretty sweet. I like that.
It's kind of fun. Oh, but Amanda was watching me play, and she's like, "This is the nerdiest game that you have. This is the nerdiest shit of all time."
Yeah, come
and
on.
it's like so true. Like when you start the match, they're like, "Let the match begin," and then it's like, "You're."
Well, come on, that's how they all are.
I
though.
know, but it's funny. I want the match guy to say, because he says like, "Let's begin the match," but I want him to say, "Let the bodies hit the floor," but he never says
Oh, of
that.
course.
Never, not even once.
But I miss like getting into
bullshit.
a little party. You create like a pseudo party,
Yeah.
and then everyone's kind of like chatting, and then suddenly you're like, "Hey, so you kick ass," and I'm playing good defense for you because I was always an archer, and so it's
Good
like
role to play. Good role to play.
Yeah. So it's like, all right, what's your situation? You want to go over to this area? And you start talking with them. Next thing you know, you got a buddy, and occasionally you're meeting up online. And
Since
then you
we're
get bored
talking
of it, and
about
you never talk to them
fucking,
again.
you haven't heard about Hollow Knight though, Josh?
I feel
I have
like
not.
I have. Is
Okay,
this
Hollow Knight is supposed to be one of the best games on Switch.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
I did.
9.4.
I did see recently someone saying
It was
this is
just
the
on
best
sale.
game
I
they've played.
got it.
Yeah.
$10.
Nice.
The best game on the Switch. So I don't know
Well,
if
I
it's
mean,
$10
also,
right
too-
now, but if you have a Switch, fucking buy this game because I've been playing the shit out
I
of
mean,
it.
$10. That's pretty disposable. So
Let's
Yeah.
just-
So what makes this game so appealing?
it's just fun. The controls are really nice. You know,
What kind of game is it?
it's I don't know.
A side scroller?
It's a side scroller, but also, I mean, they all have their differences.
But is it like an RPG? Are you leveling
No.
up? Are you gathering equipment? Are you?
You do gather stuff. You gather little charms that allow you to do different things and to get into other areas. What I really like about this game is
Art
that
style is beautiful.
yeah, the art, and when you go into a different area or like a different like town-ish, which I feel like it's like a maze of area that you can walk around.
Yeah.
But every time you go into a different area, it looks like completely different, and it has a completely different feel from the next area. It's a beautiful game. It fucking runs really nicely. Like, I feel like I have control in the character, you know.
Right.
It's just a good game, and like you just want to explore. You want to go into the area that you haven't gone in. You know, it's not one of those games where you're like trying to avoid that shit. Like, just show me where to go.
Right.
Like you run into shit. I don't know. It's a good game. $10. Buy that shit.
well, I was on Reddit and what they said about. No, I'm kidding.
No, more Reddit.
Real quick, what are
Buzzballs.
you giving the buzz balls? Because we got to rate them.
Oh, easily an 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one wasn't bad. The other ones I don't necessarily care for. They're a little bit too much. This end of this was a little bit too much for me,
Yeah.
but it
Let me
did
throw
the
the
trick.
price point 2 for $5.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't necessarily want to have two of them. I kind of
No.
think one is good to like,
Because I don't want to have. Yeah, if I had two of those, then I'm like, that's what I'm drinking tonight, and I don't
Yeah,
want to be
right.
drinking that tonight.
No, I feel like it's a cheap way to be like, yeah,
Get a start.
I got a nice like chill buzz from
Hey.
I'll give it a 7.
Yeah, I give it an
0.5.
eight. I give it an
7.5. Yeah, it did the trick, and it didn't taste terrible.
it. I'm just gonna go and break the divide. 7.75.
cool.
Yeah. Perfect.
Also, too, at this point, I feel that there is a rule to SharkCast, and that I've added another rule to SharkCast, and it's talking about James Gunn.
Jeez.
Yeah.
We talk about him all the time, eh?
Yeah, well, if we're not talking about Conor McGregor, which I have Conor McGregor shit to talk about, but I'm gonna open it up with
good.
James Gunn. Did you guys hear that Disney has pretty much
We
postponed?
talk about Disney all the time, too. It's because we talk
I'm
about
waiting
movies.
for
Because Disney fucking does everything.
Well, they
I'm
own
waiting for
everything
a
that we
fucking
talk about.
paycheck, honestly, Disney.
Yeah, maybe we should have them sponsor us. But no,
Which is fucked up because
$10 a month.
I
Disney.
talk a lot of shit about Disney and then just give them my money.
yeah.
I love Disney, dude.
No, honestly, I'm a fan. I feel like there's some areas of Disney where it's like questionable, but for the most part, maybe.
Yeah. Okay,
So
anyway.
yeah.
they've
What do you do?
Guardians 3 is
Postponed.
pretty much postponed.
Interesting.
As far as this point, it may not happen, boys.
Wow.
We might not get a Guardians
That
Volume
was
3.
such a good 2 movies. Though.
Okay, it
So
was
is-
such a good
'Cause
2
of
movies.
Drax?
No, not because of
Chris
Drax,
Pratt.
because of James
Director.
Gunn, the director and writer.
Yeah.
Well, I thought they were like boycotting. That's why I said Drax.
the whole
Like,
cast,
we're not gonna do it.
The whole cast.
So they're
The only one who said he wasn't going to do it was
So Disney is still like, you're not doing it no more to James Gunn?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not happening. So the only one who put his money where his mouth is was Dave Bautista.
Yeah.
And
Which I fucking love him, I feel like.
You know what? He's good. He's good.
I love him.
Yeah.
He's one of my favorite characters on the...
Well,
in Avengers Infinity Wars, he was one of my favorites.
He was one of my favorites, too.
Absolutely.
Right? He almost stole the movie, in my opinion.
Absolutely.
He's fucking hilarious.
Now then it came to, well, he was the
He
one.
almost stole the fucking
They
movie.
all said, like, we don't agree with this, but not a one of them said, like, if you make a Guardians 3, I won't be in it. Dave Bautista was the only one that's like, I'm not reprising my role as
Interesting.
Drax.
So I got to say, Batista versus Disney, and if it comes down to that, Disney's like, we're just going to go ahead and call it a draw.
I don't necessarily know if they were willing to call it a draw, but the thing is
we have to talk about that.
you have Guardians 1, which was awesome, Guardians 2, which was also awesome. How would you feel to be like, I'll direct the next one? I'll step into these shoes. Now, what I heard...
Wait, are you talking about us or like...
What are you talking about?
No, any director.
Yeah, but okay. Now, that being said, though...
Any director is going to want that job. Is that what you're
I
saying?
feel...
Really? You want to step in those shadows?
Well, yeah, why not? If you can make a fucking good movie.
Now, what I did hear... What there is
$1 billion
ramblings...
movie.
What I did hear is ramblings of the fella that directed Thor Ragnarok. Disney's kind of like, we might have him do it. And would he do a bad job?
Well, okay.
It'd be different.
It would be.
It would be. I don't think it would be bad necessarily.
I feel like he doesn't really care about the details.
Josh is like, I feel like it's going to be terrible.
I feel like he'll make a fine movie. It's just not going to have any
You should
attention to
rewatch
detail.
Ragnarok because
did.
it's on Netflix. Oh,
I
you
did.
did?
I
And you
did.
said you liked it a little bit more.
A little
right?
bit more, but I still have my same initial gripes. I still think some shit just doesn't fucking make sense, and I feel like they just were too cutesy.
It was a little cutesy.
It started off so fucking badass.
I feel like they're
with
all a
Led
little
Zeppelin
cutesy.
rolling and him just smashing people, and then I just feel like that should have been a series of movies, and everything
Was
just happened
Ant-Man
too fast.
cutesy?
No, Ant-Man. I thought Ant-Man and the whole.
Then we're talking
Ant-Man
about the
was
new
funny.
one. We're talking about
Yes.
the new one.
Ant-Man
Haven't seen the new one.
with
Me
Paul
either.
Rudd.
Josh did though.
Yeah, I would say Ant-Man is funny.
Ant-Man Wasp?
Ant-Man Wasp is like downright hilarious at points. But
Yeah.
that's, I don't know, I feel like the tone was set for that. I don't feel like the first two Thor movies set that third one
Thor
up to
kind of
be funny.
had the funny vibe.
He had a comical, like,
didn't it?
almost I'm out of my world kind of environment, but I just feel like the whole aside on...
It seems like it's getting played up more and more.
Yeah.
The more that we see Thor.
That being said, though...
But also kind of in the Hulk in a way. I feel like they were playing up comedic shit on that.
I mean...
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, sure. I know what you're talking about, but I feel there's only, like, with these two characters, like, there's only one or two ways to take it. Like, I mean, these are omnipowerful characters, and
I just...
what else do you do with them?
I'm going to reiterate this one more
Oh,
time.
not necessarily, like, what else do you do? How do you project
Well...
how cool these characters are to somebody else without humor?
Yeah, well, there's going to be some comedic elements, yes, and I feel like that's what they do well, but they're so tasty about it.
Like the book that's in Danny's Kitchen, World War Hulk, it's not funny.
Yeah.
No, of course not. I'm sure there's a moment or two
Is
where
there
it's
a-
like, that's kind of clever.
Is there a Thor book
Oh, yeah.
that's about that? Or is it from the perspective of Hulk?
No, it's they mashed two stories together to make a good movie.
Gotcha.
So, if I can throw something out there real quick. Having seen the first, Avengers Infinity War Part 1, or however they're doing that right now.
Yeah. Avengers 3 Part 1.
Yeah, essentially. I like where Thor starts off. I like the position he's left in. I like.
Are you talking about when he's
is.
hanging and it takes forever? That joke.
No, I'm talking about Avengers.
That joke I hated.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about Avengers.
Oh, you're talking about Avengers. Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, the most recent, Infinity War.
Yeah.
I like that the movie kicks off right there, and it's Thor right out the gates and Hulk. Like, I like that.
I can't remember.
I like that. That's
What
where
was the
Loki
first
gets
scene?
killed. Loki gets killed. Yeah. So I like that. That's where we started because I really think that set the tone. I just wish that there was instead of just Ragnarok to that, I wish there was a Ragnarok and then something else and then that because I feel like
They
the
skipped
fact that
something.
Helena destroyed his hammer in the
Her
first
name's pronounced Hell.
hell whatever. Didn't they call her Helena at one point?
I think so.
I feel
that
like
sounds
they did.
familiar.
In any case, I feel like
Isn't Helena like the goddess of war
goddess of death
or death? Yeah, you're right.
I
Hell.
feel
Her
like
name would be Hela.
Hela. That's probably it. Yeah, but I wish that they would have ended one movie with her destroying his hammer and like, oh shit, what's going to happen next, and then started a whole nother movie that went on to that. Like if the whole planet, Sakaar, thank you. If that was its one movie and then a whole another movie for that whole situation, I feel like that would have made me feel better, but it just felt rushed. It felt rushed and a little contrived.
Hell is a being precise.
Now this is Greek
Portion of
mythology. What you want to look it up is in Nordic mythology.
Yeah, Norse mythology.
But also too with
Either
Nordic
way,
mythology.
I think that's it, right?
No,
Greek.
the Nordic
Oh, it's
mythology
different.
is a little bit different, and also it's going to give
Nordic?
you it's going to give you it's
Whoops.
Norse mythology.
it's going to give you like look half her face is dead.
Yeah, I gotcha.
You know, it's very convoluted because Marvel has their own continuity to gods.
Right.
Let's get off fucking Ragnarok though.
Yeah. Okay.
We've beat it fucking to death.
Sure.
Yeah.
What do you want to talk about, Danny?
I have something. Okay, do you remember we talked about the Logan Paul versus KSI?
Yeah,
fight? It happened.
Yeah, it did happen.
It
Yeah.
happened.
And wasn't it a draw?
It was a draw.
Jeez.
So that means that they're going to do it again for sure.
I hope
And
it's
they're going to
another
make
draw.
a shit ton of money. Okay, well, the thing is, the pay-per-view buys beat like a bunch of. Let's see the pay-per-view buys. It beat a bunch of UFC pay-per-view buy records.
Really?
But okay, it's almost understandable. Like I was listening to other podcasts about this shit, and they're just like, well, you know, this kind of gives the UFC like I don't know the guidelines to promote their events, and it's just like, no, it's because this guy is super fucking famous. It's because everybody knows who Logan Paul is because of all the Facebook drama, or not the Facebook, the YouTube drama.
Yep.
And whoops,
He's got a lot of press, good and bad, around him.
No such thing as bad
And
pub.
before he even had that press, he had like fucking 14 million YouTube subscribers. And also, the pay-per-view event was only $10, I believe.
Oh, wow.
Where, as opposed to the UFC event,
That's $65.
$65. So even if this event like did more in numbers,
Honestly,
I wonder
Danny,
what.
I thought when they raised it that $5, I was like, I took that as a slap to the face. I was like, really, you honestly needed that additional $5?
Just think of how many more people
Yeah,
are watching
right.
it now compared to.
I don't care.
Just saying, there's infrastructure.
No, you're right, but
200 predicted. Okay, so it's over 800,000 pay-per-view buys, which is a lot.
Yeah,
That's
that
a
is.
lot. Like Cody Garbrandt, TJ Dillashaw probably did like this. Don't quote me on this, but probably like 300.
Where do you pull that number from?
What do you
butt.
mean?
Are you guessing that number?
No, I've listened to a bunch of fucking
Gotcha.
podcasts and
Gotcha.
a bunch of stuff, and I kind of know what's like a. Somebody correct me if I'm totally fucking wrong, but
And actually, you
I
can
know
correct
what
us
like
at SharkCast
I know what the like
podcast
threshold like
at
this
gmail.com.
is crazy amount of pay-per-view buys,
Right, for sure.
You know, let's see what Mayweather
Oh, geez.
McGregor did. Okay,
now
the
wasn't
thing-
that fight $100?
Yeah. Yeah. Me and my dad.
Yeah,
were in
it
on
was $100.
Yeah.
So that's something to think about. And also, what people have been talking about is the illegal streaming of these events. The Logan Paul KSI event
Yeah.
super hard to illegal stream.
Okay.
They almost figured it out more than the UFC because
Of course.
I've used some techniques.
No, we won't disclose those.
It's called searching.
Allegedly
Searching for things on the
Okay,
internet.
so it's one thing. So you're charging $65 for an event.
Yeah.
So let's say all your buddies can get together and chip in $10, $15, whatever it is.
So this is a lot. Like at 4.3 million pay-per-view buys.
Damn.
Yeah, it's a lot for a shitty
For
fucking fight.
$100.
What's the
Wasn't it
record?
It wasn't a
boxing
shitty
fight?
fight. What are you talking about, fool?
Oh, I'm sorry. I
What are
thought you
you
were.
talking about,
I'm sorry.
fool?
I'm sorry. I
Don't
thought you were talking
insult
about.
me.
I just watched that fight
Dude,
again.
I thought you were talking about the Logan Paul KSI fight.
I just
Oh,
watched.
I haven't even seen it.
No, I
you
haven't
can't
seen
even
any of
find it
that
on
either.
YouTube.
No, I haven't.
You can't find it on YouTube.
I take back what I was
looked for it.
saying, man.
Yeah.
No, actually, this fight, it's funny.
That brings me to my next.
I want to know what the record is for pay-per-view.
That might be it. That's one of the biggest events
That
ever.
might be it, dude.
We should look that up in a minute.
Or I need to just go on our Instagram. Instagram.
You know what drives me crazy about the McGregor Mayweather fight is how ignorant I am of boxing.
Yeah.
I actually was listening to another podcast that's a comic book podcast.
I hate when it does this shit. Do I
And-
want to do this?
Yeah.
Is it going to work onto ours?
No.
No. Fuck.
You got to log in with the SharkCast.
So I just want to bring this up. Fucking Floyd Mayweather on Instagram basically was like, or no, not on Instagram. I think he talked to TMZ, and he basically says, I'd like to invite Connor to come to the gym and train with me.
Yeah, I've seen that too.
And then McGregor says,
Fuck you.
yeah, he says, fuck the Mayweathers except for Senior and someone
Junior?
else. And Instagram.
Actually, Connor's been talking a lot of shit on Instagram lately.
Well, he knows how to build his fucking name because he knows how,
Yeah, he talks shit. That's his
But it's
name.
like you're gonna fucking talk shit about Mayweather. He just beat your fucking ass.
See, now, here's
He
the
whooped
thing.
him
beat
good,
your
too.
ass.
He whooped him good.
He whooped him good, and he played him. He played him.
Like
he
a
didn't
goddamn
throw a
fiddle.
He didn't throw a punch the first round.
Yeah. I rewatched that
On
fight.
purpose.
I rewatched that fight. It was good. It was fun to watch.
It was exciting.
It was a fun fight to watch.
Let's see if this is the one where he says, "Oh no!" So then Floyd Mayweather comes back with this because McGregor fucking teased him. So Floyd, after that, he says, "Easiest 9 figures I've ever made. All work is what? Hard work."
Yep.
You see that McGregor was talking shit about Khabib on
He's
Instagram?
going to. Of
Oh, I'm
course.
sure.
The
course
mind
he's
games have
going
already
to.
set in.
I know what you're talking about.
And McGregor is the master of mind games.
Okay, but at the same time, okay, he posted on not on YouTube,
Instagram.
on Instagram, a picture of him in the bus,
Yeah.
and it's like a candid picture of Khabib.
No, I don't think that McGregor's writing it, but the
No,
mind games are setting in.
But at the same time, it's almost like a mind game to fucking McGregor at the same time because you're going to call, okay, Khabib, it's a picture of Khabib and he's in the bus where Connor threw the dolly.
Yep.
And Khabib is in there and he has like a concerned look on his
Yeah.
face, which anybody would if
Sure.
a bunch of fucking people came and were throwing shit at
Sure.
the bus and you had no idea what the fuck is going on. And he basically calls him a coward or whatever. And
Yeah.
I think I might have posted from either the Pool Sharks page or the SharkCast page, but I was like, coward, you walked in there with like 50 fucking people and a dolly, bitch. Call Khabib and tell him fucking meet me at blah, 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 and he'd meet you. Khabib would meet you and you would fight and nobody would even have to see it. But it's just so funny, like you're going to call him a coward because you ran up on his bus, full of a bunch of people and threw dollies through the window.
McGregor called Khabib a coward?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Right.
No,
I think it's like that's a coward move. Bitch, are you talking?
That is. It's straight intimidation.
That's a coward move.
Danny, do you
You're gonna bring all your boys too in the camera.
You were
Talk
let
about
in,
a coward.
You were let in through the back door. Not in a good way.
right.
Danny, do you see McGregor slamming him because Khabib's practices Islam?
No, what are you what? Don't even. That has nothing to do with. Conor talks shit about all of his opponents. He talks.
Okay, did you see him talking shit about practicing Islam? Because from what I gather, Khabib does not he'll take that shit personally.
Yeah,
I don't.
That's from what I gather.
McGregor
I could be completely wrong.
He'll poke any bruise to get someone riled up so that it's a good...
Dude, he learned how to say pussy in Brazilian to Jose Aldo.
He got fucking in Jose Aldo's mind.
Yes.
Oh, you're right,
did.
Jose, I'm sorry.
Well, he got in his fucking mind.
Yes.
That fight was over before it began.
Yes.
That was a sad fight.
I just think
I didn't think it was a sad fight, though.
he's going to talk shit about...
Whatever he can.
Dude, that was a sad fight because we actually paid for that one, and it was such a bummer because we didn't get to see him fight. I wanted to see them fight.
Jose Aldo has chops. He can fucking fight.
He's one of the greatest of all time.
He can. Yeah, I wish
He's one of the greatest of all
I wish
time.
he wouldn't have just
ran in.
Yep. McGregor played that well, and then
But at the same time, I've been thinking about this, boys. I've been thinking about. What if fucking Conor just
rocks him?
If it's just too hard to grab his leg and he just
he can.
clocks his
he
ass.
can, dude.
I'm gonna be like,
I know, right, dude? That's the thing. That's the thing is.
well, that's why I fucking love this game. I'm a Conor fan. I'm an original Conor fan. I'm just sick of the
No,
the
you
Conor
told me how sweet Conor was, and then I came to your house. We fucking pitched it on the fight, and he cleaned Jose Aldo's clock, dude. I'm like, oh, fucking A, dude.
Right.
Fuck yeah. And he could
And then
do this.
the next fight, I was like,
it wasn't the same.
Wouldn't it be sweet if Nate just spoiled his fucking...
And he did.
And he did.
Yeah, which was so bad.
Which I would love to see them go again, but I'm glad that he's fighting.
It's going to
Khabib.
happen later.
Of course.
That fight doesn't need to happen
Right, like
now. It doesn't
you've
make
said
sense.
before,
Yeah,
it
we've
can
talked
happen
about it.
whenever.
It doesn't make sense for them to do it
Him
now.
fighting Khabib does make sense. So for the uninitiated, Khabib has the interim?
No, he has the real belt.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they stripped Conor of the belt, correct?
Yeah, because he didn't fight for two years.
How does that work?
What do you mean?
Like Conor had the belt, and then
So
they're
he's
like,
the
"You're
former
not-"
champ. He's a challenger against Khabib.
Two belts.
Okay, so he had both belts.
And they stripped him of both because he didn't defend either.
Okay, so eventually, no one actually beat him to get those belts.
So he has that on his side. Is he can honestly say that nobody's beat me.
I know.
But he didn't-
Nobody beat that. Yeah, that's not true. Somebody beat him.
He's been beaten a couple times now. But
Floyd, Joseph Duffy back in the day, Nate Diaz.
yeah,
Nobody beat him for his title. He didn't do a
Yeah,
title
but
match.
that's like him being a coward.
Did we
in
find
my
out-
opinion.
I'm not like
Not a coward because he's not a coward. I shouldn't say
I
that
know.
because the dude will fight literally anybody. But it just didn't defend the fucking title, dude.
Absolutely. No, I'm completely on.
So
But
now-
he can honestly say like nobody's.
This is the fucking fight, though, boys.
did we ever
This is
find
the
out
fight,
who
boys.
the main card is for the Diaz fight? The main fight.
No, but John Jones has been hinting even more at coming back. He's like, you like saying shit like hashtag. This is gonna be crazy shit. like I don't even know something like I'm hinting at something huge, and people are speculating that he's gonna come back at heavyweight because he's looking huge right now. He is looking huge.
It'd be cool, man. I'd be down for it.
Dude,
sure.
it's something's going to happen with John Jones. John Jones
You can't
knows,
just-
John Jones knows something that we don't know right now, and I think it's going to be that card.
Who do you think he'd fight?
Brock Lesnar.
No. He wanted to fight Brock Lesnar because Daniel
what I
Cormier
want.
is going to fight Brock Lesnar. Who did I say?
You've called it already.
I think that's the fight I'm most looking forward to is Lesnar and DC.
Conor Khabib, and then Lesnar DC.
Yeah, I know. I'm stoked for Conor Khabib.
Who did I say? Fuck. Because John Jones he said it's going to be a huge fight. Maybe Cain Velasquez almost. Cain Velasquez, a training partner of DC, regarded as one of the best heavyweights in ever, and he hasn't fought forever, just like John Jones. That
I
could
like
be a
Cain.
potential.
I do like
That
Cain.
could be a potential
I
fight for
feel
John
like
Jones.
that may have been what you called last time you called it.
I feel like I might have said Alexander Gustafsson,
Maybe.
who almost beat him. Arguably, I thought that Gustafsson beat him in that fight when I watched that fight. I've only watched it one time though.
Yeah.
But I felt like he won that fight against John Jones.
Didn't Pettis? Didn't he just announce a fight coming?
Pettis is fighting Tony Ferguson, who just fucked up his knee. Remember we were talking about Tony Ferguson? He was supposed to fight Khabib like so many times.
Okay.
And his knee was all fucked up. He's fighting Anthony Pettis now, which is
good. This would be a good scrap.
So, okay, my question here.
Fun. The game is so fun right now. God damn it.
Hell yeah.
There's shit going down.
If McGregor takes Khabib, does he get the belt back then?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
just curious.
Khabib is the lightweight champ.
Yep.
Conor has no belts. He's the former lightweight and welterweight champion. So he's fighting for Khabib's belt.
Welter's below
But it's what I was
That's
saying is
170.
Conor can honestly say like nobody took this strap from me.
Right.
But at
he
the
also
same
let it
time,
go.
if you're a true fan of the sport, you know why.
Yeah, no, I understand why.
Why
I understand
nobody
why.
took it away from him.
Also, too, it's
because
Conor
he sat
McGregor.
out
Like,
for 2
Right,
years.
yeah,
and
yeah.
they
No,
stripped him from
I
it.
completely agree with you, but
Yeah.
I mean, like he can honestly say nobody's taken this from me.
For sure.
You didn't defend it though.
Yeah.
You weren't like, dude. In my opinion, there's two ways to be a champ. First off, you have to beat the champ. Secondly, you have to defend the championship. And Conor has proved that he can beat a champ, but defend a championship.
Yeah, but we just haven't seen it.
We just haven't seen him do that.
That is
This
a
is
good
going to
point.
be.
It's an interesting
It's
point.
gonna
It's going to be
so fun.
cool. It's going to be fun.
Let's take a break, and then I want to bring up one more MMA thing because we're about an hour in, I think, right?
Yep.
Let's take a break.
Jeffrey, where can you listen to us?
SoundCloud,
SoundCloud, where else?
iTunes.
iTunes. What do you need to do when you listen to us on iTunes?
Like, subscribe, and share.
That is what you need to do.
Also, if you don't fuck with SoundCloud and iTunes, there's another place you can find us.
And where's that?
Google Play,
Google Play.
Or
We're on Stitcher. What else?
Stitcher, and Dogcatcher. Go
I
ahead.
don't know what the fuck Dogcatcher is, but
Neither
apparently
do I,
we're
but
on.
we're on it, and we fucking look good as fuck on it.
Yo,
We're back.
Are back, motherfuckers. And we
Okay,
were just
so-
talking, we were talking about.
We brought it up last week. I said we brought up Sober October. Many people are doing it. Joe Rogan's doing it. Bert, how do you pronounce his last
Kreischer.
name? Bert Kreischer's
There's other
doing
people that are followers. Like we reviewed Perdy Boys, their record. Rob Josefek did Sober October because of Bert Kreischer. Because
Nice.
Bert Kreischer is a dude. He's a drinker.
Yeah.
But by the way, his special is out on Netflix. And
Have
it's
you watched it?
fucking hilarious. It's
Nice.
just an escape.
Nice.
Like, just watch the whole thing. It's just an escape from reality. But regardless, that has nothing to do with it. But if this guy can do it,
We can do it.
can fucking do it.
Absolutely.
And
And to be fair, we enjoy drinking. We enjoy
We
smoking.
do.
We enjoy all that fun stuff.
we do enjoy doing things like that.
We like to
And-
indulge.
And
We do.
so we were talking in the break on Jeff was like, we should do vegan October. And then I said that that's taking the easy way out because we know that we can potentially do that, but the alcohol thing would be the hard thing.
That would be the tough thing to
So
do.
I feel like we should let's just try it. If let's not just try it. Let's fucking do it. Let's just do it.
A Sober October.
When is
Sober
it?
in
So it's
October.
almost
We got
September.
a month. Get it in.
So if we just start, we just fucking do it. Why not?
Why not
Like,
try?
let's legitimately not try. Let's do it.
Yeah.
A fucking month, and we're gonna keep each other accountable. And if you're listening to us right now, you should do it with us.
Yeah.
My only issue with Sober October
Is
is
the alcohol withdrawal?
no, it's not that. Is can I indulge on Halloween?
Maybe
The
that's
31st.
Maybe the 31st.
maybe that's our day.
Is the break
That's
point.
the breaking.
Can
point.
I indulge on Halloween?
Yeah.
I'll give you
Yes.
all.
Yeah.
I'll give you all of October. Can I indulge on Halloween?
Yeah.
I'd say yeah. Let's
I
go.
feel like that would be our
You boys want to make a pact right now?
Yeah.
a pact. It's like a
Let's do it.
pact. A
No,
pact.
no, let's do it.
A pact.
It's
where,
happening.
where we don't
We are going to indulge in
for the sake of
Sober
this fucking
October.
show.
Yeah.
For the sake of the show, for the sake of our health, mental issues.
It'll be interesting to
Yeah.
I haven't not had a drink in a month since I
Started drinking. Like honestly. I found a way to drink even when I couldn't.
Exactly,
Like,
right?
Yeah.
So it's like, why not just fucking a month? We can do a month.
Yeah.
We don't have anything to lose.
No, and in fact, we have some things to gain. No, and I was actually talking with a buddy of mine at work.
We're still going to do the pod.
Of course, we'll still be here. They'll probably be more coherent near the back half.
What if we're so much more professional?
Yeah, it's like
It's just a terrible show.
yeah, right. No, I was talking with my buddy, and I was at work. And
It's so boring.
Yeah, right.
We're just like so fucking boring.
We get no hits during the month of October.
Right.
We're just,
No,
like,
but I was talking with my buddy at work. And I'm like,
Everyone's like, check them out in November. I'm sorry, Josh. I'm sorry.
no, you're good. You're good. No, I was talking with my buddy at work, and I was like, we should go grab a drink sometime. Like, do you know of any bars that are in this area now that we're in this new building in Pontiac? And he's like, I really don't know any bars. And in fact, I actually stopped drinking back in May. And me and this guy used to go drinking pretty regularly.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no shit. Like,
Dude.
any reason why? He's like, no, I feel like I was a bartender for years. And so I had a habit of drinking, and then I moved over to this gig. And the culture here is a lot of people, especially in sales, they drink. And he's like, I just kind of wanted to take a little bit of a break. And so since May, he's had one drunken night.
Yeah.
Okay.
We've seen what it does to us.
Oh, yeah.
It's not like we're missing out on anything
No.
because we fucking
We
have
know
done
that.
it.
We know that.
We've done it. I would.
I would want to know what it's like to not.
Let's get Tanya and Amanda to do it.
Oh,
too.
well, I'm sure we can get them on board.
Sober October. Let's just.
Oh, I
Yeah.
can get my sweet pea on
Now,
board, too.
I'm gonna,
Right?
I'm
Let's
gonna just throw it out there for the listeners. Like, we'll probably get into this.
Actually, I don't know. My woman, she really likes smoking her weed, and I ain't willing to take that away from her.
see if she's willing to give up the drinks. But
The drinks is easy for her, but
Yeah.
we just got to be strong.
well, I'm just gonna throw it out there for our listeners real quick, and we'll probably get into this in another episode a little bit deeper. But my family has been dealing with some alcohol-related issues lately. Not from myself, but and it really has brought to light like some of the really extreme elements of what drinking can do. Yeah, alcoholism specifically. It's not just having a drink here and there. There's nothing really wrong with that.
Yeah.
But having a dependency and like not being able to maintain yourself. So I think it would be good for all three of us. It would also be a nice way to just kind of show support for
Anybody out there?
yeah, anybody out there who struggles with drinking, and to be able to show that we can do it too, I think would be a very strong point.
Yeah, we'll get into more about that because
Yeah.
you were interested in talking about it. But
Yeah, I'd like to talk about it. We don't have to do it tonight.
Yeah, we don't have to do it tonight.
No, you know what? Fuck it, boys. Let's do it. Sober October. SharkCast is in. Sober October. # Sober October.
but Sober
get some.
October.
Get ready for it.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's do it. And let's not lie to ourselves and fucking
No.
when you're by
It's
yourself.
gonna be a bitch.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a bitch. But let's just fucking.
But you know
mentally
what?
just do it.
Honestly, there's so much that I think that all three of us at this table, like, we're not going to be bored.
We're not gonna be bored. We can benefit. We can all benefit from it. Also, we should have some. Let's have some stakes.
Yeah.
Let's have a bet.
All right, what do you want to bet?
I don't know. Let's think about it.
Yeah.
What do we want to bet?
What do you mean bet? Like, what does that mean?
Maybe we need to think about it. Like,
Actually, Josh,
if you
can I have a
fucking
shot of
don't do
whiskey?
it,
You got a shot of whiskey?
I do, and you know we're drinking while we do this, so cheers to that. But that being said,
some sort of thing to keep us accountable. We just need to keep each other accountable,
it's whiskey water, just for the record.
regardless.
Yeah, and
And
it's
we
one
need
of
to
those
stay
things.
strong.
If I'm being honest, to you, we should try to slowly make our way towards it by the end of this month or next month, September.
Yeah.
So, like by the
All
end
right,
of September, try to minimize.
We're
what you're
not
doing.
trying to be inebriated for. That's
The podcast before Sober October. Let's get drunk as fuck, though.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I feel like that's
So glad you said that. So glad you said that. You know what they say? You know what they say, people? Birds of a feather flock together.
they flock together.
They flock together. They flock together.
They fuck.
That also being said, those who are listening, we're coming up on our 50th soon, and we're gonna hopefully put something nice together for you guys for our 50th.
Oh shit! Will
Episode.
the 50th be
No,
within
no.
Sober October?
No, it's
When
gonna be
is
next
it?
month. It's gonna be September 12th.
September 12th.
September
Okay.
12th is our
Never forget.
50th anniversary, and September 26th is going to be another drunk-isode, so get ready for that one. We might not know how to get it online. We might not know what we did.
It might not even be.
It might not even exist.
Okay, so you're
We'll
talking
see.
about stakes. So what's the stakes, Danny? What do you
What are
think?
you
I don't
saying
know.
with that?
Well,
we can talk
okay,
about-
so if we're talking about Sober October,
Yeah.
Sober October originated with the weight loss challenge that Bert Kreischer and Tom Segura did.
Okay.
So that was
I
how
actually
Sober,
like both those guys.
Sober October started, is they did the weight loss challenge before that, where they made a bet and they had to shave their beard if they lost. And I think that they also they've done a bunch of like different, they did like a
I would say shave our
thing where they
beards if
did
we lose.
so many yoga sessions or whatever the fuck.
Nah, I
but-
can
we-
shave my beard, no problem.
You can. That's not,
yeah, that's too
not enough.
easy for us. Yeah.
Shave your head?
No, I don't want to shave my head.
Are you afraid you're not going to do it then?
Am I afraid that I'm not going to do it? No.
You're afraid you're going to drink in October?
No. Okay. I feel where you're coming from.
Okay. I mean,
I see.
we should.
But we can
should
drink
wager
on-
I
something
see.
that's like.
But we can-
worth-
Like, so yeah.
Something
We
that's
can indulge
important.
on October 31st.
Yes.
October 31st. We agree. The rule is October 31st. We can drink, and that's Halloween. So that kind of
Okay.
it makes sense. It's a slight cop
And
out.
actually, also, too, it falls on a Wednesday.
Halloween.
Yeah.
Let's say we can't drink the last day of September, and then we'll just say we paid it forward one day. Yeah. That way, it's still like a full month's worth.
No, I'm going to drink on the last day of September.
That's fine.
But we'll think about it. Next episode, we'll kind
I
of.
don't know,
We'll
boys.
give you our wager next episode.
Yeah. Because I need time to think about it.
I don't know.
Like,
You're going
what
to think
would-
of something fucked up, though,
would
Danny.
shave
That's what,
your
that's what I
eyebrows?
don't.
Well, that's what we want, though, right?
Teardrop tattoo.
You want something that's going to fucking
Next year,
suck.
Dude.
And I'm going to talk to Brendan and see if you were drinking.
Ooh, yeah. We're gonna create a whole support system around this whole situation.
I'll talk to fucking Tanya.
Yeah,
That's
and
fine.
Grace.
Let's keep
Honestly,
and Grace.
and Grace. Grace is like,
We'll,
you're like, I knew it.
and
she's like,
keep track of each other.
So if you want to join us for Sober in October, let
Please
us know
do.
that you are.
Sober October.
yeah.
Originally, it was called Sober Octobert because it was Bert.
okay.
Bert
Ah,
Kreischer.
interesting. So
No, we're down, we're down.
If you're interested in joining us for this, hit us up on our Facebook. Hit us up.
Let's support
on,
each other. Bitches.
Gmail, SharkCastPodcast@gmail.com. Let us know if you're going to join in
Rob,
too.
Sober October. You should do it with us.
Yeah.
You should come on because we talked about Perdy Boys coming on.
Fuck yeah, dude. Rob, definitely come
You
on.
should come on Sober October while we're being sober.
Oh, JD, you're always sober.
He's going to be the champ of Sober in October if he doesn't drink ever. No, and
Also, we were
yeah.
talking about I forget what the fuck we were talking about earlier in this episode, but I wrote down bikes because I was thinking we need to get our bikes going because we're
Yeah.
close enough.
Absolutely.
yeah.
We're close enough.
My bike was
We
just
should
stolen
even-
recently.
Yeah. I
have a backup bike. I just got to
had
get
a-
it going.
Okay.
I gotta get my bike going too.
Yeah.
I had a
Let's go
backup
on a
bike
ride,
too.
dude.
That's what I'm saying. We could fucking do.
We could all do it. Dude,
I got
let's
a
go to
Sober
Stony.
October. We're gonna be bored.
Maybe
Yeah,
I'll
we
build.
will.
I've got a
We're
bike.
gonna be bored.
I've got a bike in a box right now. I need to build.
Will
the
we
damn
be
thing.
bored though? Will we be bored though? I refuse to believe that you two gentlemen will be bored.
I got a saying.
Bet
I got a
dollars
saying.
to
We're
dimes.
gonna have to.
If you're bored, you're probably boring.
I refuse to believe that you guys would be boring without the booze or the THC. I just
really
don't
think
see
we're
it.
gonna be
I
okay.
don't think we are. I think that it's going to be a struggle to not.
Now, have we used it as, let's
As a
say,
clutch?
a clutch?
Okay, so-
yeah, a
yeah,
crutch.
crutch.
Not,
Yeah.
not a clutch.
Yeah.
But
It
a
is
crutch.
clutch sometimes. But
Sometimes it is clutch, yeah. But I honestly, you know what? If I wouldn't be sitting at this table if I thought that if that
we
was
were
all,
boring. Yeah. If that was all that we could bring to
It's
society.
not what you guys are.
no.
I feel like it would be super beneficial, and I almost feel like I've used substances and stuff.
Of course you have.
I've used
You're
like
just a man.
especially, which is this isn't a bad thing. I've used THC in my favor, and I feel like it works with me well. Where I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing in my life.
I agree.
Where I've used it to write songs.
It's not a deterrent.
I am creative as fuck when
Sure
I
you are.
smoke
Totally.
Sure.
the
Sweet leaf.
Yeah,
Sweet Leaf.
the Sweet Leaf.
I really
Kind
feel like
buds.
it. I really do feel like it helps
Honestly,
me.
some
but
of
at
my-
the same time,
yeah.
I don't want to abuse it. And you know
For
how
sure.
much.
Well, okay, when I first...
And I don't want it to define me. And I don't want it to define.
It doesn't.
I don't want it to
doesn't.
define
Right.
things that I've done
You also don't write stoner music.
So, well, I mean...
in my
even-
own right.
Right, and in a sense, like, THC specifically, it can be a tool or it can be a toy.
I'm peeing really quick.
It depends on
Yeah.
how you use it. If it's a tool, then you're using it for creative purposes. You're monitoring yourself. You're not going over the board with it. If it's a toy, you're fucking smoking all the time.
Joshua,
I know these
I've
two types
listened
of
to your
people.
music. I've listened to your drumming. I highly doubt that what comes out behind the drum kit is because it's
Of course not.
influenced by anything. It's influenced by just you.
Well,
you
yeah,
are.
and I do have to say, I mean,
Will it make it easier? But it's not. It's
Well,
not what it is.
If I can throw it out there, to the credit of THC, I mean, I have utilized it a lot, especially in my undergrad, maybe a little bit too much at times, but there's been moments where it just changes my perspective. And I still see that from time to time. Like, I had a breakthrough back in July with my job where I was here, we were wrapping up some recording or something, and I may or may not have ingested some sort of THC. And afterwards, I went home.
Allegedly.
And I went home, and I got a notebook out, and I was up till 2:30 in the morning, and I was just writing ideas and concepts down, and I put those actions to play the very next day, and it was so impactful. It was so effective.
I feel like I have a
It
lot
was
of moments
incredible.
like that.
Yeah, and it's
But
one of those things that I feel like even doing sober in October, I believe that should be part of it. But at the same time, I don't have the negative connotation with that as I do with alcohol.
Yeah.
And maybe that's just
there's
personal
not.
experience.
There's not
Agreed.
really a negative connotation.
But
I
at
have
the same
with
time,
THC.
we should cut out the THC for the sake of
No, we're going absolutely sober, boys.
For the sake of fucking
Jeff, no
not
cigarettes.
being. I don't know. How do you?
No, I need.
I'm not going to
no.
make you do that.
How do you feel day to day? Do you feel hazy sometimes? Do you feel because sometimes I feel a little hazy.
Well,
and it's
to be
like-
fair, most nights, occasionally I'll have a glass of scotch at night.
Yeah.
And then when it comes to podcast and rehearsal, I'll usually have a couple drinks. And then if we play a show, which we will be playing a show in October, I'll have a drink there.
Oh fuck!
And then when it comes to like UFC events,
I'm gonna want to drink on that fucking day.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, it's
we're
gonna be tough,
We're gonna have
bud.
a show. We're gonna have the UFC match.
Dude, that's
That's
the
gonna be the
show
test.
though too.
That's gonna be the test. And if we can pull that off, the rest of the month will be easy.
Here you go. You work this off. You got a show that month.
Yeah,
I'll work merch sober.
yeah.
If you play it sober. If you guys play it sober,
Yeah.
I'll work it sober.
Let's talk.
That's
It's
the
gonna
show that I
suck.
don't want to play sober too because
I
it's
know.
like Pete's birthday that day too.
Right. Well, you can buy him drinks. There's nothing wrong with that. You can have shots of water with him. He doesn't have to know the difference.
I don't have
Honestly,
to be drunk, but
I
let's have a good time.
order some iced teas. No one's going to be pressuring you to drink beer because they're going to think you're drinking beer the whole time. If anyone offers to buy you a shot, be like, you know what? Let me get it.
Crack this.
You
fucking
get them
thing.
a shot, and then you just ask like, hey, can you fill one of those up with water? Whatever it is, fill it up with iced tea.
Okay, so I was at the liquor store today. I found this drink. It's called Cocoa Blast Coconut Water, and it looks like they have changed the price like about 3 times. So this must be either super old or terrible tasting.
That
Cocoa
no one
Blast
wants to buy that at a
coconut
party
water.
store. Jesus
Well,
Christ.
$1 though.
Yeah, if that's the
That's a
third
good deal for
iteration.
a fucking coconut water. Coconut
agree.
water is expensive as fuck.
Yeah, depends on what you get, but yeah, you're right. I know we sell something at work. It's like $3. The other one is $2,
This is
but that one's not.
$1.
It's coconut flavored. The $2 one's coconut flavored. Is
This
this
says-
actual coconut
It says
water?
coconut water, not from concentrate.
What's the juice percentage?
What the fuck is a juice percentage?
Okay, hold on.
Who the fuck's
75% coconut water. There it is. And
what the fuck is a juice percentage?
well, okay. Jeez. God damn it.
Good job.
Seriously.
I got you. Jeff liked that one. All right, bust that boy open though.
Okay, so just throwing it.
Right though, you were like thinking the same thing,
Dude, have you ever bought like? Oh fuck. Have you ever bought like any sort of juice, whether it's
you?
apple juice or
Is that you
it's
or
me,
me?
it's me, or orange juice, where they're like it's 10% juice, 10% juice.
you're like, okay.
Yeah, you're like, what's the other 90%? This one's 75%. The other part is
Oh my god.
water. Shake that shit. Yeah,
I did shake it once, but
Jeff, you gonna be okay over there?
I guess.
Yeah.
Jeff liked that one.
What's the juice percentage? It's a real question, goddammit. It's a real fucking
Fuck
question.
is a juice percentage? Right? It smells good.
Oh my shit.
It's a goddamn real question, Jeff. Drink some juice or read the labels, for Christ's sake.
Fucking gross, dude. Dude, no. I don't like coconut water, I've decided.
I like it.
Man.
Yeah, I'm a
Taste
fan
that.
of coconut water.
It's decent. It's just not. It's all right. I could drink it if I had to drink it.
Wait a minute. I thought this
Drink
was
it.
Wait, I thought it was
Drink it.
I thought it was a coffee drink. It's
It
not.
is a coffee.
There is coffee
It's
in there.
coffee flavored coconut water.
Coffee flavored coconut water?
Correct.
Okay, hold on.
The coconut. I would almost say that I like this one better than like regular just coconut water.
I don't know.
It's got
not
a.
bad.
It's
wanna
weird
see it.
though.
It's not
It's
bad.
definitely strange. It's got a good aftertaste.
So, okay, this is made up of coconut water, regular water, coffee powder, and cane sugar. And we're looking at 37 grams of fucking sugar. Damn, this is like a soda.
Seriously, it doesn't taste that sugary.
That's
It
also
might be
loaded
like
up on
natural.
carbohydrates.
Yeah, I'm not.
It's strange at first, ain't it?
Yeah, I'm not
But
sure.
the after flavor is good.
Yeah, it's like a coffee after flavor. So I'm like,
It's
okay,
like
with
a
that.
I like it.
a chocolatey coffee drink flavor at the end.
Interesting. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about
I wouldn't
that.
buy this.
That being said, though, if you're ever hungover,
$1 though.
you ever-
It kind of has a piss.
piss
I haven't-
taste to it. Now that you've drank
So
much piss.
Cocoa
I've drank
Blast, if you want to fucking endorse us, we enjoy your piss flavor.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you like a 5. Giving that a 5.
It's not like terrible, but I wouldn't buy it
No, I wouldn't get that. I wouldn't. If I saw that, I would pass on that like
for
100 times out of 100.
4.75. Because it's like it's not terrible. I
If
just
someone
won't buy
had,
it.
if I was thirsty and someone's like, "Here," I'm like, "You don't have anything else?" I'm like, "Nope, this is it." I drink it, but I'm not gonna go out of my
I'm
way
gonna
and buy
buy
it. I'm not gonna promote that product unless you want to endorse us.
Cocoa Blast.
Cocoa, I don't know. I like cocoa.
It's got a weird
I'll give it a
beginning flavor.
4.5.
Yeah,
I like
that's where.
Okay, so
I like it. 4.5. Let's do a quick watch later.
Watch later.
Watch later. I've been adding a couple. You pick, Jeff.
I got nothing.
No, I was. You're supposed to. You got nothing. You're supposed to be looking at the videos and you pick the video.
Oh.
But this video is crazy. Josh, hold your mic up to the thing.
All right.
Okay, so this video is called "Watch a Man Confront a Brown Bear Napping Under His Desk." Brown bears are the biggest bears.
Yeah, that's a
is it
Or
grizzly
under
bear.
his
desk?
deck.
Deck. Oh, I thought you
excuse
said
me.
the
I
Kodiak
I
bear,
did say
which
desk
is-
on accident.
which is a brown bear.
This is okay. This guy's fucking ball sack is so huge because of this dude's balls. Watch this video, boys.
Is he wearing
hold it up.
pants?
Hold it up. Look at it. He's down here with the brown bear under his deck. This thing is huge. If you're just listening, this thing is huge. Watch. Might be one of the craziest videos of all time.
Like this, taking a nap under your house.
This guy's huge.
Okay, sorry I keep on pausing it, but he's not just hanging under his deck.
He's napping.
He's not. No, the guy who's videoed the
He's
bear
under the deck.
The bear is napping under the deck. This guy videotaping the bear under his deck is not hanging. It looks. What I originally thought is he was hanging his phone,
Yeah, that's what I initially
and
thought. yeah.
he's videotaping him.
He's actually under the deck with the fucker.
He is looking. He is literally under the deck with this bear videotaping.
Okay,
watch. Keep watching.
No 1,000.
Look at this shit, dude.
Really wants to be left alone.
Look. He like lunges at him.
How do you get a bear to take a hike?
See, he's under his neck. Watch this. So he shakes him. Look at him. The bear, and now he's walking right behind him, dude. This guy's nuts. Like, dude.
I mean, he scared it off. He scared it off.
I know, but isn't that?
I would not be under the fucking deck with it.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
The balls on this guy.
That's crazy.
When he lunges at him.
The 1,000-pound bear clearly wants
This
to
moment
go
right here.
home.
You see, what I find fascinating about that moment is that bear is so smart that it knows, like, I'm just going to kick up some dirt and scare you.
But like,
He doesn't actually go. Well, yeah, but at the same time, the bear doesn't actually go for him. It just
No, it
scares him.
doesn't.
It's trying to scare him.
Okay, but this is you would scare a bear, I guess. But at the same time, holy shit.
Okay.
And then the bear looks back at him like,
You gonna
I
follow
ain't
me?
your bitch. I can eat you, but I'm
Okay.
scared of you.
Okay,
Right?
let's
Okay,
backtrack it. Let's backtrack
Real
it.
quick, let's look at the top comment because it's the best. I can't hear over the clanging of this guy's balls. Which is so true.
Like, you know, when you run into trouble, you know, whether it be like car trouble or you need just like,
SharkCast
you know,
that comment, boys.
like, you know, you need some, you need
Good.
some maintenance around the
That's
house.
fucking
Like, hypothetically speaking, Danny, like, hey, Danny, hey, dude, what are you doing? What do you got going on right now? Nothing. I got a bear underneath my deck.
Not only a bear, the biggest bears that exist.
That's fucking crazy.
Josh, I'm calling, or vice versa. You're calling me. I'm like, and you want me to do what?
I would be like, stomp on that deck. Stomp on that deck till it leaves. And then run
like,
inside.
Him getting so low to
And
like
crawling
actually
under there with
crawl under there with.
That is stupid.
Insane.
I'm going to just throw it out there. That's stupid.
Okay, another one that I saw yesterday. Another
Patient
What's there?
injected cement in face? Are you fucking with me?
Hold on.
Are you
Okay,
joking
hold
right
on.
now?
Let's
Hold on.
reiterate that patient injected cement
Botched.
in face.
So, okay, why is it patient? Is there a doctor involved?
So this is this video is she's going to these real plastic surgeons to get her shitty face to look not so shitty because she did.
I guarantee you cement's not the answer.
Yeah,
Look at
what would make you think cement's the answer?
Okay, this is a transgender woman.
Okay.
And
So, formerly male?
Yep, she did a.
So the reason I'm late.
Here.
Okay.
Hold yours, Josh.
4:10 a.m.
You got up that early?
To do a facelift before I got here and up
These
the left.
plastic surgeon
That was all
fucks.
that you did this morning?
Yeah.
Wait till you see it.
I don't care what you have to say. Oh, let's see right when we, right when she walked in.
Oh, it's bad.
That looks like a fucking monster walking in.
This is your next patient, Raji.
It's nice to meet you.
How do you be like, yeah, hi? Be like, what the fuck are you doing?
With the creme de la creme.
Look at that. My internet is being
goodness.
fucking.
That is terrible. What is this, like some Mexican hack job?
Raji. But some people say Rajay, like Jackie.
It
But
is
I'll
good.
tell you something. As long as they're saying my name, I'm happy. That's right?
That is a mental disorder in itself.
Even though she has these masses
Right.
on her face that, frankly, I don't even see after talking to her for about 5 minutes. Should I?
Because you are seeing dollar signs.
Look
Oh
at
my God.
Look at how her cheeks don't move at all. Watch when she's talking. Look, those like they're almost like.
I would
Gross.
like that. Comedy has helped me to get through a lot of this. If I was to sit and really think about everything I've been through, I
She's
wouldn't
obviously
cry
has
all the time.
Oh my
has
god.
problems. You know,
Wow.
just in general with
I
this
feel
life.
so incredibly sorry for her. This is like terrible.
But at the
dude.
same time, okay, so she got what is called a pump party, which I had no idea what that was until I watched this video.
All right.
SharkCast
Where-
Deep investigates.
Where they'll have like house parties where they'll inject like some shit in either your ass, like these ghetto parties. It's like a tattoo artist. It's like a tattoo artist that does it from their home, and they don't work at a shop, and they fucking suck. And they suck. And they did this to her, and she was thinking, oh. She says in the video, like, I've seen some people that that had got it done from this house, and it didn't look bad. And it wasn't. It was the equivalent. Here we go.
I'm a transgender person, and usually when you're transitioning, hormones only do so much. Right. It was word of mouth in the community that there was someone in our community that did the pumping, and I had seen some girls that had gone to her, and they looked beautiful.
Pumping parties are when you go to someone's residence, but obviously not in a medical office, and have whatever it is injected into your face and your body. You don't know what you're getting.
So I went to get my face done first.
Pay the money.
Well,
Pay the money.
Cement. When I had the first surgery done, they sent samples to the lab, and the results of that was that...
Would you bang her, Jeff?
Well, no.
Him, transgender.
Sorry.
Her identifying as her.
Real strength silicone.
Yeah, it's really the dick that throws me off.
So it was essentially industrial strength silicone. So I feel like they say cement to get you, but they're not supposed to inject that. Like, that is like a no. I guess. But I just thought that was interesting.
So, okay, why? Okay. The plight of transitioning is its own burden, I'm sure. Can't quite grasp it myself. But to go to a random party where some random person's going to inject you with some random chemical
that
in
you
your
have no idea.
face
and going to completely change the way that you look.
Face?
It's going to
What
change
are
your
you thinking?
It's going to change your face.
What are you thinking? These
Dude,
are supposed to be calculated slow moves.
Okay, even you changing your face with the professionals
is still sketch.
There's something about the human mind that can pick out like shit that's not natural. If there's like a little bit of shit wrong with some plastic surgery, you can be like, that person got plastic surgery.
Yeah.
And you know it. You know what I mean? Your brain can pick it out.
I actually know a few folks who have plastic surgery, and I found out after the fact, and like, you couldn't tell. So like,
you couldn't tell?
Yeah, there are people that
I'm sure it's
just
getting
can't-
better.
you
And,
can't
it's
tell.
getting better and better.
But that is
This is crazy.
notably.
She looks like a Muppet.
She does look
She does
like
look
a Muppet.
like a Muppet.
And
We're sorry, girl, but
yeah, don't go to fucking
You're
random parties
kinda-
with random people with random injections and stick them in your face.
Here's a fun one, boys. I just developed this over the past week. Is
Lip injection therapy?
no.
okay, look at this comment right here. Sorry, Jeff. I don't mean to interrupt you.
Yeah, I interrupted him.
Sorry.
It's my bad.
This comment, it says, with 1,000 likes on this comment, she seems so sweet and humble, so above the bad things that happened to her, which is true.
Very.
I admire that kind of spirit. I hope she sued the person who did it to her. What? No, bitch. You
No,
went
she
to
signed
a
up.
party.
She signed up for it.
signed
You
up for
went
it.
to a party to get this shit
And
done.
you
She
didn't go to a
deserve
doctor.
that.
You didn't go to a
She didn't
medical
deserve
doctor.
that. What do you mean? She fucking made the choice.
Yeah.
She made the choice to go to this thing. I know
all
someone
make choices every day. You don't get to sue people because you made a bad choice.
Let's see if she kind of brings this comment home, because it's a little bit, that was only halfway. I know
sure.
someone will say she shouldn't get at-home work done, which we just did. It may be true, but if you're trusting your friend, you wouldn't know better, especially if the results weren't the same. I don't like when people take advantage of others' innocence. Okay, but you don't be a fucking idiot.
Don't go and have random shit injected. I don't care if it's your friend. I don't care if you trust them. Are
And
they
I don't-
a
I don't
medical
think-
surgeon?
I
Are
don't-
they a plastic surgeon?
I don't even think she said that it was a friend.
No, she
Did
said
she?
she knew someone. Go back to the first bit when she's talking.
It's going to be hard to find.
I know. But she does mention, and this guy's good enough about it. He's like, after a couple
Well,
minutes.
these are
So did they fix her?
professionals.
That's what I want to know.
Okay, so they do kind of fix her. Let me see.
Word of mouth.
Whoops. Shit.
She
just
was
went
just
back.
saying it. She was just saying
I know
it.
I just hit the
It's
wrong
like
button.
right here.
You're home.
What the fuck was that?
That's another great video that we should watch.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Ooh, Danny, let's go see this movie.
Different plastic surgery.
The Nun.
Have you guys seen the American Horror Apocalypse?
No, I've only watched the first series of American Horror, the first season.
The new one looks fucking cool. I haven't watched any of them, and I've been talked into it. I'm like really open to watching this.
Tanya likes it, huh?
She fucking loves it. Yeah.
Of course she does, dude. That's
Okay,
the one.
so sorry to interrupt you again, Jeff.
No,
I'm sorry.
Josh, can I have another shot of whiskey? Danny keeps on interrupting me.
I mean, it's whiskey water, but yes. See,
Thank
she
you.
looks like not half bad right there. Like that's not half. Is that looks like the same woman?
Yeah, that
right
is
there.
her. Let's look up this video.
Looks a
That's
lot
not
better,
her
dude.
video, because who knows what the fuck.
Oh my god.
She had multiple surgeries, and apparently she kept on finding little lumps in her face that were from the previous shit. See,
Yeah.
it looks like a boil. Let's see what she looks
When
up
you start
now.
fucking with your face, it's a whole different world.
Yeah,
It's not something you can hide with clothing. It's not something that just goes away with time.
She looks better there.
She
She's
does.
still got
yeah. Yeah,
She looks a little bit better there.
for sure.
Danny, when do you plan on seeing your mom next?
Weird question.
It is a weird question, but like, it's like
Why?
within, because here's what I've been doing to just
excuse
be,
me.
Okay, you can use Amanda as well, because I've been being such a dick. Because fuck being a troll online, be a troll in real life, because it's so much more funnier.
I'm so curious where we're
just
going.
on Monday, I told my mom, I just woke up one day and I was like, Mom, I'm going to get a tattoo on my face. And my mom did not respond well to that.
I bet you did.
Were you actually going to do that?
No, of course not, Josh. I'm not fucking
I was
crazy.
like, hold on. I just had to make sure we were all on the same page here.
I was like, Jeff, get a job first, please.
Yeah, I'm like, Jeff, don't do that. I love
And,
you. I love you. You got a beautiful face, like a Nordic god. Don't put fucking
But-
tattoos on your face.
I was like, yeah, I'm doing it. And my mom was like, no, you're fucking not.
Oh, that's
So then-
awesome. It's a cruel joke.
The
but
thing
it's
is,
funny.
like, she's living at your house, so
Right.
she can't say shit.
no, right.
She can be like, you're getting out of my house.
Dude, when my
So
sister,
then it
Yeah,
came
I'm
down
sorry,
to.
go ahead.
So then I was like, what if it's something real tasteful? Because there's no such thing as a tasteful tattoo.
For your mom's
Face
name.
tattoo.
Tasteful face tattoo, yeah.
Dude, Maria,
You should
like,
say,
oh, whatever.
it's
Yeah,
your mom's
sure.
name. That's Little Xan. I watched some stupid shit.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Little Xan has
And,
his first face tattoo was his mom's name, so he was trying to make it so she didn't get mad at him so bad.
Let's not promote Little Xan anymore. Anyways, Jeff.
So then it got even worse, and
We're
then,
talking shit
like
about Little
I
Xan.
started talking to my lady friend, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm thinking about getting a tattoo in my face," and she's like, "Don't do it." And she's like,
It's a good girl.
That's just good advice.
Don't. And then,
So you're suggesting me say that to my mom?
yeah, and
Honestly,
and your boss,
that would be fucking
because I brought it up to Kurt too. I was
Okay.
like, "What if I got something really tasteful?" And he's like,
Weiss's Meat Deli.
Yeah,
"He's like,
I got a fucking advertisement
Kurt was
on
like,
my face.
dude."
Give me $25 a month.
Kurt's like, no. Kurt's like, no, don't.
Totally.
Don't.
$25
get
a
tattoo.
month.
I don't want to have to fire you.
I was like, what if it's really tasteful though? Really classy.
Like you tattoo a beard on your face or something?
I don't fucking know.
Yeah,
And there's
no.
no such thing as like a tasteful.
Face tattoo.
I don't know.
Have you seen those dumb folks who have like tattooed eyebrows? I saw a girl one time who had a fucking tattooed eyebrow, but it was a design. It wasn't.
Okay.
It wasn't an eyebrow.
Let's talk
it was
about
a
this real
design.
quick. Those fucking
Don't do that.
the girls for not the tattooed, even like just
Fake.
the line,
Even just fake eyebrows.
Fake when they're so thin. When the eyebrows are so thin, it makes you look weird as fuck.
It's not natural.
Girls,
I prefer natural eyebrows.
It makes you look weird as fuck when your eyebrows are super thin and they're just drawn in. That looks so fucking weird. There'd be a bunch of customers with those fucking weird eyebrows. And it's the first thing I see. I'm just like, why?
I'm going to throw it out there real quick. My sister, love you. She has.
We hate your tattoos on your face.
Bad.
No, she's got invisible eyebrows. She has eyebrows, but they are so.
Well, they're blonde.
They're so incredibly blonde. If she didn't put something in them, you would think she has no eyebrows.
Well, girls,
That's different.
I'm fine with
That's
you
different.
putting a little bit of shit on your eyebrows. I'm talking about those thin.
It's when
those
it's like
thin line eyebrows where you're just like, this bitch be crazy.
Where she's shaving her eyebrows so she can make eyebrows.
So tomorrow, text Amanda, because I know Tanya's going to shoot you down real quick.
Oh, of course not.
Text
She would
Amanda and
never
be
do
like,
this.
so I've been thinking about, getting
Getting
a
a face tattoo.
A face tattoo?
Have you seen this
something
video,
real
boys?
small, though.
It's something real tasteful.
Tasteful.
Have you seen this video, boys?
No, what is it?
Yes,
Teen charged for pushing friend off of bridge. Okay, this girl's standing on the bridge. They were obviously jumping off this bridge. This girl's not ready to go. She's clearly saying, like,
no.
Most of us have already seen this gut-wrenching video shot last week.
Watch
that's
this
gone
girl's friend.
viral.
Look at how hard she pushes her.
That's gone viral.
And she breaks, she like punctures her lungs, breaks her like,
off a roughly 60-foot bridge
breaks a whole bunch of shit.
at
60-foot bridge.
She broke 5 ribs.
Full on 5
both
ribs.
lungs, and
Punctured both lungs.
head to toe.
Oh my God.
Go! Go! Now
She's
we're
scared.
seeing new extended video showing the moments leading up to that shove.
Just go. Hold on. Honestly, I thought I would.
Okay, so this would be cool if her friend pushed her in the pool.
Agreed.
And she's
That's
not,
exactly what I was thinking.
If she's like, oh, the water's too cold, and she pushed her this hard into a pool, I'd be like, okay, whatever. But look at how hard her friend pushes her. And she's on a 60-foot bridge. What do you think is going to happen to her?
Go. I'm so scared right now. 3, 2, go. Go. No.
You could see Taylor in the videos. She was getting kind of irritated or something with her because she wasn't jumping.
Irritated or something.
I mean, she probably stood on the bridge for about 15 minutes.
That's Colby Mazza, the friend on the bridge taking this video. He refers to 18-year-old Taylor Smith, the teen accused of pushing Holgerson. In the video, you can see Holgerson's indecision. At one point, she asks to hold her friend's hand.
Hey, if I hold your hand, stop talking.
One friend even tries to give her an out.
She pushed her way too hard.
Friend, Brady Vance, was also on the Today Show.
That's all I wanted was her not to get hurt, so I was telling her, you don't have to do it. I think Jordan was just getting hesitant, and then Taylor's like, if you don't jump, I'm going to push you. Well, she's saying no.
No, I just...
Ready?
Oh, that's so fucked up. That's so fucked up.
It's like too hard. It's 60
Any
feet.
push is inappropriate at
Yes.
this point.
60
Any
60
push.
Okay, wait. Okay, so here's her talking. That's the friend that pushed her.
She wanted to jump and she was scared and she had asked me to give her a push and I didn't think about the
She thinks it's funny.
consequences, so I thought she would be fine.
She asked me to give her a push. Do we have that on the extended video? I don't recall her saying, just give me a push.
I don't know.
Just give me a push.
But I did a little bit of research on this, and apparently they were friends.
SharkCast dives in.
Yeah, they were friends for they were super good friends, and she did this to him, and now the girl who got her is trying to press charges on the girl that pushed her.
Well, yeah, as she should.
Yeah,
If she actually said, just give me
it's
a
just
little
like
push.
a lapse of judgment by the girl. I feel like because
honestly,
I don't think she's like a malicious person where
No,
she's trying to
look
hurt her friend.
Look at
but
how
at the
quick
same
that time takes.
the
It's
same time
such
she
a
pushes her
dumb fucking
really
move.
hard.
The fact that she pushes her at all is the problem.
True.
Because you could barely nudge her and she could accidentally fall in and you're still going to be in the same situation. The fact that your hands touched her in that position.
Yeah.
To be fair, you're not supposed to be jumping off of 60-foot bridges. Like, that's illegal to do. You're not supposed to be
bridge,
doing
it
that.
said no jumping.
Okay,
For sure.
Okay,
It's one
I'm
thing,
trying to like. If it was us three on that bridge,
None of us would push the other.
I don't think you would push me,
60
but I
feet?
No, I don't think any of us would push the other.
I
at
think
all.
you and I would both jump like pencil.
I would jump for sure.
Pencil, yeah.
I wouldn't.
I'd like to say I'd jump too.
I wouldn't.
No, you got to film it, Josh. You're the tech guy.
damn it.
I wouldn't push. If
You
somebody
wouldn't
was,
push me.
If
You
somebody
wouldn't
was
push me.
like, I would encourage you to jump.
But I wouldn't.
If I had jumped, I'd be like, Jeff, you got to fucking jump, dude.
But if you decided to
and you're
step away
sitting up
from
there,
that,
you're like, I ain't jumping. I'd be like, you're jumping, motherfucker. I would be saying shit like that. I wouldn't dare.
No, you would jump
push you
too. You would
hard
jump
as
too.
fuck.
No,
you
would
so
jump
you go
too.
head first and puncture all your lungs and fucking.
Oh, that way.
break
No,
5
dude.
ribs.
If she were to
it
pencil,
sounds like she fucking straight
she'd
up
be
body
fine
slam.
if she penciled.
but she was
Well,
pushed.
she did.
a belly smacker.
Yeah, she did.
Oh my god, that's the worst belly smacker of all time.
60 feet.
Oh my, that is like hitting concrete.
And she's not like one of those professional body smackers. You ever see those
Oh
fuckers?
yeah, those guys like jumping in like an inch of
Fuck that
water.
shit.
Yeah, let's pull that shit up.
No, actually, guys, a few years ago,
Belly flop.
a few years
Shallow
ago,
water.
my uncle's got a cottage on Harson's Island, and a few years ago, I helped my uncle do some work around a couple of houses,
World Championship belly flop.
and he had said, you know,
I'm peeing one more time, boys. I got the pussy bladder.
yeah, I got to pee too.
Yeah, I got it too. Break.
So, Danny, do you ever listen to podcasts?
There's never a good one that I want to listen to. What's a good one?
Well, SharkCast is a good one, but the best way to let other people know how to listen to SharkCast is if you review it on iTunes.
It's how you know it's good. isn't it?
Yeah, and then you review it on iTunes and you leave just a little comment. You don't have to, but, you know.
Just leave a little something to know it's good.
Just the spice. Just the spice.
Maybe that would
on the
listen to
meat.
more podcasts if that was the
Maybe you would. Also, too, don't you and Josh do something besides
Talking about
SharkCast?
Jackson and the Pool Sharks, the band?
Yeah.
I've heard of this.
Yes.
The band, yeah. So we
You guys,
play music.
you guys
And
play
we have
gigs, and you have guys have singles and shit
Yeah,
that's
record.
also available on iTunes.
Spotify.
iTunes, Spotify,
So
just anywhere. Type it in.
doesn't also
Type it
too
in.
doesn't hurt.
Same with the SharkCast.
Doesn't hurt to just give a little bit of a review on that music.
Tell your
little
friends.
love.
Maybe share.
Yeah, share it, like it,
How
subscribe
about
it.
this? Maybe invite your friends to like our pages.
There you go. We're just here to make your Mondays better, people.
Like, subscribe, and share.
Just have a good Monday.
Don't suck it.
We are back. We're gonna watch this World Championship belly flop. So that's not even as high.
Yeah, see, okay, this guy
It still
is-
sounded like it hurt.
I want to see like the highest. What should I write?
belly flop. Do shallow water. Record works. I want to see. There's guy like this guy
Okay,
right here.
Highest belly flop.
This one. Oh, did you
Highest
see the
belly
second
flop.
one?
Splash gets. Highest belly flop seems like it would be it. 60th anniversary. 7 years, 3 years.
Shallow dive. Shallow dive is what I'm thinking of.
Well, okay, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I don't know if the other one would be different.
Yeah. So we're talking about high dives and that girl that was pushed.
Yeah.
Which she got fucked up. That's not fair. That's not right. Don't push your friends on gigantic bridges to jump into water. That's bullshit. That girl should be sued because that's fucked up. And granted, she
got hurt really bad.
She got hurt real
She
bad.
did.
Oh, there we go.
Wait, is he jumping on a trampoline?
What is it? What does it say? How?
Oh, no, it's water.
Look at that.
Do your mic.
Is almost as if you were jumping off a 4-story building. It was
4-story building, so 40 feet.
It'd be 32.
So that's not even as high
At
as
the lowest. At the lowest, it's 32.
almost as if you were jumping off a 4-story
Yeah, but this guy's a professional.
It was calculated.
Yeah, this guy's a professional, and it's not even as high as the bridge,
53 kilometers per hour.
right?
Which is roughly 33 miles per hour. And he jumps into a swimming pool that only has 30 centimeters of water, but it's also very small. It's as big as...
This is stupid.
Who the fuck?
This is dumb. This is dumb as fuck. This is as stupid as running with the bulls. I'm like, you're asking for danger here.
Seriously. If you don't hit that flat on, your foot's broken
Well, it
or your
seems
face
so.
is broken.
Who the fuck is doing that? Like for the first time? Like, Gracie, no. Don't.
Like, how do you get into competitive belly
flopping?
Belly flopping? Oh, we have some fucking experts on it.
I guess you just got to be.
Oh
like,
my god, dude!
He
It looks
like
so
he,
brutal.
He didn't even look like he did it good. He looked like he fell.
There's got to be an art to it.
Look at watch. See, that's not even as high as the bridge.
It's not, and he also did it.
Okay, let's watch this.
The right way.
This record, world
guy
record,
too.
172. First, 172 world record high dive.
172 feet. 172 feet.
Foot. Yep.
Yep. Okay.
They should have wrote foot in the fucking title.
All right.
So that's. Oh my!
Holy shit! Holy shit! Are you
It's
serious?
like he's standing on a fucking cell tower.
Seriously. Hot damn! Let me put this on the thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
You should do your mic, Josh.
This is Rick Winters, Dick Winters.
Dude, no, thank you. Look at this. Look at this.
What are you gaining, dude? How much money is in this? How much money is involved?
And they wear tight, supportive braces over the knees.
He doesn't have any.
Divers have consented to talk with us briefly through a microphone up on the platform. We may get a word in.
Fuck this, dude.
All right, come on, Rick.
Rick, can you hear us? This is Kenny and Diana down at
Rick, can you do this? He's like, don't talk to me.
Well, what do you think, buddy? This thing's getting higher every year. You got that right. What's your feeling? Are you going to do it, or are you going to walk down? Oh, no, I'm going to do it. No doubt, huh? No doubt.
This dude's balls. This is the dude that videotaped the bear.
Beautiful. Is that the way you're going to put it in this time?
Well, I'm trying to be a little cleaner. It never hurts to be a little cleaner.
I bet you he's gonna do a flip or some shit too.
That'd be sweet.
Do a flip, Rick. Come on.
He's shaking the ladder back and forth, but the ladder,
Dude, it looks scary from here. I'm watching a video.
9 years.
They're
Dude,
zooming in, and
He
he's
climbed
so
that
far
ladder.
up.
He climbed that ladder.
I'd be terrified to climb the ladder.
No shit, dude.
Oh my gosh. Oh, now he's putting his knee braces on. Why wasn't he just wearing those in the first place? But
It's hard to climb a ladder with got knee braces on.
Oh, Barbara Mayer Winters and her children,
His children
are
are
about
ready to watch
their
him die.
father die.
I'm sure concerned for his safety at this moment.
Oh
Rick has
shit.
chosen his favorite
172
dive,
feet.
three-position back
Here he
somersault.
goes. He's wearing pink Speedo.
Could you imagine just standing there, just your toes on that ledge?
No.
Just falls. Oh, he's
Look.
gonna hold it. He's moving a little.
He did do a flip.
Oh, he punched through. Good dive. I'm sure he's not hurt. He really punched through.
So you see that? You know they make bubbles.
Oh yeah.
Do you know about that, Jeffrey?
No.
Try to make
the like dive
absorb
the
it.
high divers. They'll underneath the water. They'll do a bunch of bubbles so it breaks the surface, so
Yep.
you don't fucking
Hit so hard.
So it's not like you're hitting cement. So they'll blow bubbles underneath where you're about to high dive. That's what's happening there. But holy shit, this guy's nuts. All right, we're about to go into a rabbit hole, boys.
Damn, that's crazy.
105 for 145 meter free diving world record, holding your breath.
Wow.
Successfully attempted
I've seen this
on
shit
a single
before.
breath of air in the discipline of a variable weight to a depth of 145 meters. How many feet is that?
3 times 145, so what? Be 400 and.
Oh my gosh.
400, 200, and 420, 430, 435 feet, I want to say. And that's a rough estimate.
Dude, it hurts my ears to fucking dive 10 feet into the water.
This video at the top is fucking crazy. But, yeah.
This is the world record. Is this the same guy? No.
That's him coming back
Jeff
up.
just on his phone.
Guy coming up. That's
Look at that.
insanity.
Dude, I'd be freaking the fuck out.
435 feet is massive.
And then to make
Look
it
how
on
much he's
pizza.
going.
You got to be like in such a good mental state.
You have to be completely relaxed.
Dude, these guys are doing
That's the
sober
key of-
October
that's
all
the
year round.
key of-
You can't waste any energy.
Yeah. Do you got something else? You got some Do we have a Miller's Mark? Do we have a nerdy news? We got fucking.
We got a little bit of nerdy news. Yeah.
Damn. Give me some.
The Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah.
Joker movie.
Joaquin Phoenix. Oh yeah, dude.
So
it
that's
was just
announced,
for sure happening.
As far as I gather, yeah, it doesn't seem like it should be happening. Robert De Niro's involved.
Really?
Yeah.
What's the premise of this?
A Joker.
Just straight joke. Honestly, I love the idea, but because
Joaquin Phoenix is going to be.
Alec Baldwin was just announced as Thomas Wayne in the movie.
Who's Thomas Wayne?
That's Batman's dad.
Yeah. Oh, duh.
So who's playing Commissioner Gordon?
So they're gonna do the whole Batman's parents dying thing again?
I don't know, dude.
Well, they're going to.
Yeah, I mean,
they have
if they're casting a Thomas Wayne.
Unless, of course, there's some sort of pre-Batman Joker, but I don't know. I don't think Thomas Wayne dealt with the Joker at any point.
No, they're gonna do the same fucking.
I mean, I don't know. What is funny is
Phoenix is the Joker.
I'm willing to call out another big name podcast right now. WTF with Mark Maron. You shat on fucking every superhero movie ever, and now you're starring in one, and you are claiming that you're doing it too because you're acting with names. I was like, no, dude, no.
What's he claiming?
Okay, Mark Maron has shat on every big super, and he's had like Josh Brolin on there.
He had Paul Rudd.
He shat
Ant-Man.
and he shat on them and saying how terrible they are for society and this, that, and the other.
He was like, "Oh, I see why you're doing this."
Yeah, I know. And now he's like,
but he's always doing that shit.
Yeah, I mean, I'll still listen to WTF.
What's he doing in this movie?
I don't know, but he's just in it, and he's like, I couldn't pass up the opportunity to work
Exactly.
with.
I know. I listened to
like,
that intro, and it was like, you fucking little
like, you fucking sellout.
Right?
That's all I thought. Is
Well,
like,
it's because
fucking sellout.
My problem with Mark Maron, I've been listening to his podcast more and more lately because of the
It'll grow on you.
Because of the guests. And you kind of get the feel of Mark Maron, and you get his like personality, and he does have dick tendencies.
Sure.
He's pretentious. He's pretentious as fuck, and he definitely has.
I saying that,
what
Joshua.
happened? Did he just burn himself?
No, there's a spider.
Oh, he fucking.
Damn.
He does have those moments.
Buddy. Yeah.
But
leaning forward.
But then when he's like, "Yeah, I'm going to be in the Joker movie," I fucking shat on every superhero movie ever.
Oh, this is what I was going to say. He
also
he likes to talk shit about comedians.
Thing.
He likes to talk shit about.
Okay, he can talk shit about comedians because he's in the comedic game.
Okay, exactly. He likes to talk shit about like if. Like, okay, he's like, if you bring out a guitar, I don't like you in general. And it's like, well, there's some people make it work. Like there's comedians that make it work. Dimitri Martin is a fucking funny comedian, and he busts out a guitar, and he has a different style that's completely different, and it's funny, blah, blah, blah. He likes to shit on comedians. I tried to watch Mark Maron's Netflix special.
Not good.
I don't fucking want to watch that, Mark.
Have you ever?
Because he's just talking about fucking Donald Trump. He's talking about, like I could do. It's almost bringing his personality. Like I can do this shit better. I just didn't like it. I just felt like.
Have you ever watched the show Maron though? It's on Netflix. It's an IFC.
I haven't. I've heard about it. I know about it.
It's good. And here's the thing: is Cliff. I know how much you like it when we bring you up, but
is Cliff a listener?
Cliff is a listener, yeah. And actually, I'm thinking about when you go to fucking Denmark that, Josh, we bring Cliff on the show.
Iceland.
Okay. Iceland.
Same thing.
Yeah, we'll bring Cliff on the show. And
yeah, we're going to do that one at my house. I'm going to borrow your...
And
maybe this.
You guys really want to do this without me, right?
Oh, dude, I'm dying to.
We've already talked about it.
Jesus Christ.
We want you to go.
Am I that bad? Jesus Christ.
No, but you did one without me, and stop bringing out JC.
Yeah, you did one without me, so it's time to do one without you.
Yeah.
I'm Skyping in.
Figure out the time.
I have been thinking about this, though. Fucking those Twitch streams where we could do it. We could potentially do it from our houses.
Boys, you want to get into the Twitch? You always want to get in the Twitch game?
It from your house. What are you talking about?
From our houses, Joshua. I said our houses.
Independently. Interesting.
We can do a Twitch thing.
We could potentially do it from our living room through
the three of us separately.
Yeah. No, that'd be whack.
Yeah, it would be whack.
It'd be fun to try it maybe
I'm just saying potentially we could do that.
Yeah, you could.
I would have my cat crawling all over me, and
that's kind of okay.
It's the charm.
Yeah,
and my cat yells at me.
We're so charming.
It's weird, boys. Let's close this one out, man. It's been a grim. Like, you know what?
We started off grim, but I think we covered some good ground.
At the end of the day, don't be a sheep. Be a shark. Keep your head above water.
And if you don't, you can.
Drinks high liquor, how do I make her mine? Since in the maker, God forsaker, you make me unwind. Hell taker, no chaser,
Just a shot of whiskey and keeps on interrupting me.